be lying in the ditch somewhere and Todd just disappears halfway through the concert. Something's clearly going on.
I'm sure it's nothing, love.
I wish they'd just talk to me. I'm better with them treating me like I'm a little kid. It's Billy. A parishioner died, and with his family, they're a mess. Sorry I didn't call before, but I've not wanted to leave his mum. Worst day ever. I'm so sorry.
Oh, poor Billy.
Well, I better text him. I'm glad he's not bleeding to death in a street somewhere. We need to find Todd now.
No, you don't need to do anything. Let them sort themselves out. When they get home, we'll give them an earful. Right, I'm going to get rid of my coat. Why don't you have a look and see if there's some cheesy Christmas film on?
Okay. Gran, what do you... yeah, I suppose. What's up?
Oi! What are you doing out here without a coat? It's freezing.
Sorry, I thought you'd nodded off.
Oh, I was just resting my eyes. And we're perfect and it's a wonderful life. So?
Gran called. She told me not to tell anyone. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, that's okay. Did she say what it was about?
No, she just said to meet her here at past.
Right, well, how about we go and get your coat on?
So again.
Todd? What's going on? Todd! Where are you going? Don't be silly, Jace. I'm just ringing to ask whether Todd rang you to say Merry Christmas. Yeah, I could ask Todd, but you know what it's like. Anyway, it's an excuse for me to say Happy Christmas to you. Haven't I? Well, Happy Christmas, son. Yeah, right, now, get off the phone. It's expensive. Love you. He hasn't heard anything from Todd. I should call the police. What if I've got it wrong?
I know this might sound daft, love, but maybe it's a positive thing that they've all gone missing together.
You're not making me feel any better.
Well, you saw Summer and Todd get in the car together, right? Todd was in a state too. And sometimes people get things in their mind, they just... I don't know, love, they need to get in a car and drive. Just drive. We actually have to come in. Maybe we can see if he's going to show up or not from the front door.
Believe me, it's weird of me walking in here. At least you've got a faith. Nearest I've been to church on Christmas Day is lying on my sofa in my PJs, praying that the roses tin isn't full of empty wrappers.
Billy's not with you, is he? It's just the warden's trying to get hold of the deacon to start the service.
Oh, we thought he might be here.
Yeah, well, people are getting fidgety. They want to get the service done and the dinner on.
See if you can get them singing, Soap. Everyone loves a sing song at Christmas.
Well, that's that. If Billy was going to be anywhere on Christmas Day, it would be here. Come on, let's go.
This is no sign of the vicar. I'm appointing you as his representative on Earth.
Excuse me?
I want to know where my granddaughter is.
It's their first Christmas together as a family. You're just the three of them. They probably don't want the grandmas interfering.
Grandma's? I've known Summer since she was a tiny baby. I fought for her, feared for her, prayed for that child all her life. You were parachuted in on some PC rainbow family ticket. We're not alike.
Now, that's enough. Arlene loves that kid. We both do.
Then where is she? She was meant to meet me. She didn't show up. And neither your son nor a man I've been informed is unfit to take care of her are answering their phones.
Informed? Who informed you? When?
I just know. That's all.
From who?
A reliable source who I'm not prepared to name.
Oh, when was this? Come on, I mean, if someone's interfering...
Eileen.
No, she's lying. All she cares about is taking down Todd and Billy so she can have Summer.
Actually, it was someone related to your son's business partner. So I would say a reliable source. And I'm telling you now, I shall rescue my granddaughter from your family. She belongs with me.
Someone related to Adam? Who? Why would the Barlows contact her? Which one do you think it was? I mean, which Barlow?
What exactly did this Geraldine say?
That one of them said that Billy was an unfit parent.
You do know, if Todd comes home and sees you've let yourself in, he's not going to be happy.
You sound like Pat. I shouldn't have let you follow me up here.
Well, I was worried. Stayed off you.
What's the number you dial when you want to see who the last caller was?
Eileen, will you put that down? We're not Cagney and Lacey. And why would you believe anything that Geraldine woman says? I thought she was supposed to be the devil incarnate.
She wasn't making it up. She had this smugness about her. And why would the Barlow say something bad about Billy? I know it wasn't Adam.
Why not?
Because she said it was a relative of his business partner, and Adam is his business partner. Tracy?
Oh, well, I won't put hope past her. But why would she be involved? Why would any of them?
Hello? No, but it's his mum, Eileen, who's speaking. Billy? Yeah, well, I'm his mother-in-law. Been found where?
They found Todd.
Airlifted. See, I'll phone him. He must have picked up my car keys.
Well, you shouldn't be driving to the hospital not in this state. Anyway, it's best if he stops here, just in case Todd turns up. Hang on, I'll fetch my car.
He likes the drumstick. Oh, he likes chicken. So I think you were the same with turkey. Eileen, are you listening to me? I'm saying he like it all. He'll probably eat it as well because he's a greedy get.
What?
Gary, greedy. If you're having him for Christmas dinner.
Why would we?
Oh, because cosy family dinner with a baby on the way.
Oh, give it a rest.
Stupid cow.
Come on, love. Let's get you inside. And next time you see that Nicola, you tell her from me she's ruined our Sarah's Christmas.
She's in Australia.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
At the risk of sounding too Christmassy, oh, no, she isn't. Gary's seen her for a start.
Oh, you know, if you're trying to wind me up, Gail, give it up, because I've got to get to A&E. I need to speak to Pat, find out if Todd's rang.
Right, well, phone him on the way. And if Todd's heard about Billy, you know where he's going to be, sat at the hospital bedside.
How is someone just found at the bottom of a cliff?
Do you think he jumped?
He's a father to Summer. She's just lost her dad. He wouldn't do that to her, no way.
Maybe he fell. Or pushed.
I don't know. Somebody knows something. Why are they not saying anything?
Listen, you're not going to find out any more by hassling. Believe me, I've been there.
Look, excuse me, love.
Billy Mayhew's family?
Oh, yeah, she's his partner's mum, so yeah.
Is his partner here?
I've messaged him, so as soon as he gets it, he'll be here. How is Billy?
Well, I'm sorry you've had to wait, but we're still assessing his injuries. He has some internal bleeding, which we've got to stop. He's on his way to theatre now. He's in good hands. You can see him when he's stable.
You're in your car.
What are you doing? Well, where are you going? I'll drive you.
No, you stay here in case Billy comes back.
Eileen, what are you going to do?
Oh, not carol singing then?
Where is he? One of you knows something, and I want to know who.
Eileen, I don't know what you're upset about, but we're having our family dinner.
Todd has disappeared with Summer, and Billy is fighting for his life.
Billy? He's only just out of hospital.
Is he okay?
Oh, yeah, they often take people down to the operating theatre when they're okay.
I mean, he will be, he'll pull through.
I've no idea. But one of you spoke to Summer's grandmother about Billy, trying to mess things up for him. So which one was it and why? Tracy?
Oh, why always me?
Well, if I had to answer, that would be until next year.
I don't even know Summer's grandmother. Isn't that you?
Oh, don't try and be clever with me. It doesn't suit you. Peter, why aren't you looking at me?
Peter's been here all day.
Can he just speak for himself?
Eileen, you're obviously terribly upset, and I'm sorry about that. I genuinely am. But I can't have you storming in here on Christmas Day, throwing accusations about.
He knows something. Look at him. What did Todd say to you last time you saw him?
When?
You know when he came round.
Nothing. Just, he wanted to thank me for saving Billy's life.
Listen, Peter stood up in court for Billy, but how'd he do anything to trouble him?
He wouldn't. I'm sorry, Eileen, but we can't help you. Look, I hope that Billy's all right and Todd gets in touch, but right now, I'd like you to leave.
I will get to the bottom of this. Trust me.
Is somebody going to tell me what that was all about?
And you never know, maybe Pat'd give us a good price for replacing the roof.
Because he's all heart, yeah.
No, but if he needs the work, then it'd be dead convenient for him working close to home.
Not it's worth a shot, I suppose. Yeah. Do you know what? It's a good idea.
I do have them occasionally.
I know his mate. Bye.
Did he give you a ballpark?
Well, you know builders. All doom and gloom. Said it won't be cheap, though.
Oh, thanks, Pat. Tell us something we don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, he's coming back late with a quote.
When can he start?
New Year. Well, to be honest, though, we do need that Parker order if we're going to commit. Fingers crossed for tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Sorry. Sorry, I meant to tell you. They rang earlier to arrange a lunch. I know it's Boxing Day, but they never switch off.
But just you?
Yeah, I guess so. Look, I'm sorry.
So you should be. It's not on.
Hello? Look, hang on, you're breaking up. I'll catch you later, yeah?
Aiden?
Yeah. Yeah.
You right?
Yeah, what can I get you?
Bottle of lager.
If you're looking for your girlfriend.
I've just seen her as it goes, which is why I wanted a word.
No?
Yeah, she told me that she's not been invited to this meeting tomorrow.
And what are you, her PA?
You should have insisted.
I need their business, okay? These guys,
I know what they are. They're sexist. But she thought the pair of you were mates. So you should have her back, because I know for a fact she would have yours. Cheers.
But I thought I wasn't invited.
Yeah, well, I made it clear you're coming.
Really?
Of course. But we're in this together.
Great. I'll see you tomorrow morning then.
Just over there, fella. So, what do you think?
It's not in great nick, is it?
Well, it looks a lot worse than it is.
There's no roof.
Pat's emailed us a quote for that.
I didn't realise Aidan was bringing his assistant.
I'm not his assistant. It's a joint project.
What you got to do to get some service round here?
Hey, can I get you?
Beers you got?
I think they're being dismissive because you're a woman.
Yeah, my tiny female brain noticed that. But hey, I just need to make it clear that we're equals, and then hopefully they'll shut the gobs.
And if they don't, I'll do it for them. So I'm sure once these shop floors up and running, there's no reason why work can't start right away.
Yeah, we've got a great team ready.
You got a workforce, have you?
As I was saying, we've got a fabulous team, and they're really keen to get going.
I hate doing business with an empty glass.
Me and Justin will get these.
Will we?
Yeah, Dale, I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of Alia.
Lime and soda for me, please.
Don't you drink, love? You're kind of so boring.
Sorry?
Oh, I forgot. Your lot don't have a sense of humour, do they?
My lot?
Oh, lighten up, will you? I'm sorry, you can't. You stuck that colour.
Does the colour of my skin bother you?
Thanks. I'm parched.
Did you hear me?
Will you tell your assistant to chill out?
What's going on?
Whatever he said, I'm sure it's just a misunderstanding.
Of course it is. I'm sorry. I don't mean any offence.
Right. Are we doing business then, or just chatting? We've got some samples being made as we speak.
I just meant, if you come here, you should behave like we do.
I've got some sketches of my new designs.
Is one of them a burkini?
You got a problem?
He's just joking.
I don't think she's laughing. And neither am I.
I was having a laugh, that's all. You two are so serious.
You see, the thing with business is that you need to work together. You know, get on well.
I couldn't agree more.
Don't call us. We'll call you.
Well, that was awful.
I feel sick.
Ignorant scumbags. Look, I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault, is it? It's not the first time I've met blokes like them. And I doubt it'll be the last. You know, we can't leave it like that, though. We need their business.
But we'll survive. We've got Carter's investment money, and I'll look around for some other buyers.
No, we need their order now. Otherwise, we're all back to square one. I can't let everyone carry on struggling. Working with them means everyone gets their jobs back. I appreciate you standing up to them, but maybe you need to get them back on side.
Me grovel to them?
Aidan, me and you both know what awful people they are. But for now, maybe we just need to grin and bear it.
You said there was something about them before. So you told them to do one then?
We need their business.
Oh, let me guess. As long as there's money coming from somewhere, Aidan doesn't care who he gets it from.
The opposite, actually. It was me who didn't want the deal to fall through.
Why?
Well, it's not just about me, is it? Beth, Sinead, Izzy, they've all got families that need them to work.
So what, you're just going to ignore a couple of racist scumbags?
Yeah, I know what they are, and they don't intimidate me. But they're just a couple of ignorant men who are a waste of air.
Yeah, they are. But how's it going to make you feel working with them every day? Right, I'm going to head off to the garage.
I can't believe you're working on New Year's Day.
What says the woman who's about to meet a couple of racists?
Don't be like that. I need this contract.
Oh, I'm sick of saying it, but you really need to grow up, Pat. You need to stand up against people like that.
Oh, give it a rest, will you? You know I'd rather not be working with them.
Well, don't then.
I just wanted to say thanks. We all know you and Aidan are fighting to get that factory back on its feet. Means a lot to everyone.
Well, we're not there yet.
But you will be. I can feel it. You guys are proper heroes.
I've got no choice. I'm sorry.
We've always got a choice.
You feeling as rough as we are?
I felt better. We all know you'll not have a hangover.
I still don't understand all that. Mind if you ask me?
Shall we crack on?
She's a slave driver, this one, isn't she?
I've got all the projected figures for the next 5 years.
Well, glad we got that sorted. You drive out blind, you.
I'm not as soft as I look.
We'll get the contract finalised and sent out.
Great.
Are you sure you don't want me to call you a taxi?
Behave. I've already had a few.
He drives better when he's drunk.
Well, we'll get off now and we'll speak tomorrow, yeah?
Oh, flaming hell! You look at that!
You got a spare?
No, it's my second this week.
Look, I'll pop over to the garage. See if they're open, yeah?
Make sure it's Kev.
Oh, what a shame. A puncture on New Year's Day. It's going to cost you.
Oh, Luke, please. Just do it.
Fine.
I hope you lock your glove box, mate.
Not funny, mate.
You got a problem?
No. Have you?
Yeah, I do. I'm sick of your little racist cracks. She might not say anything, but I will.
What do you mean, racist?
You know exactly what I mean.
Look, steady on, fellas.
I'm just having a laugh.
I'm on the way in the pub. I think it's going to start raining anyway.
Yeah. Well, I hope it rains flaming bleach.
No! No!
What the hell do you think you're doing? Clear off back to the jungle.
Oh, Luke, get off him! Get off him!
Anything else you want to say, lads?
Come on.
Hey, Luke, you do know about all afternoon, don't you? I'm so Tyrone.
I do, mate, yeah. You look happy.
So would you if you had no work on and nothing in the pipeline?
Good. Or did you fancy working for a couple of racists?
When you punched those thugs, I kissed goodbye to being able to pay my share of the rent this month.
What, shall we let him get away with it?
No.
Right then.
I just wish you hadn't have lost your temper. The minute you use your fists, you've lost the argument.
Are you for real?
Only because I don't want you to get into trouble.
Oh, might be a bit late for that.
I was standing up for us both.
Oh, how many times? I can fight my own battles.
Luke Britton, we're arresting you for assault, occasion actual bodily harm. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something you later allowed in court.
Wait. This is unfair. I was provoked.
Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
Don't say anything until you've got a lawyer.
Would like to come to the station with us? Yeah. Love to. Good luck, Luke.
Yeah, good luck, mate.
I'll call him, man. I'll get him there straight away.
Don't quit your day job.
No, I won't, will I? Otherwise you'd go hungry. How's old Eileen?
Old? Not sure she'd like that.
And I heard about Todd.
Yeah, she's okay, yeah. You all right, mate?
All right?
Have you any idea when you're gonna get the go-ahead to start on the factory roof?
No. Everything's on hold at the moment.
It's just because, we've got some contracts pending. And, we don't want to let you down.
Well, do the other work then. Got more important things to worry about.
Sweet youth. 'Tis better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all.
Tennyson. Yeah, we did him in school.
Well, there's hope for our country yet. If a love is worth fighting for...
Cheryl Cole.
What am I? Then you must fight for it.
Please, I can explain.
I think you've said enough for now, Luke. You've already admitted to punching both Justin and Dale Parker, even though you claim to have been provoked.
I'm not claiming anything except the truth.
Guys,
Please. I'll run some checks on the Parkers. You'll soon see what kind of men they are, and you'll realise it should be them sat in that seat and not Mr. Britton.
I'll speak to the CPS, but you better be warned. It's highly likely you're going to be charged. This is so unfair.
They are racist scum.
You're not helping yourself, Luke.
They have kept on and on doling insults to my girlfriend. Jibes and taunts about the colour of her skin. And yeah, yesterday I did see red and I did lash out, and I'm in the wrong. Of course I am.
Thanks, kid. Not being funny, are you? But the rent should have landed in our account today, and it hasn't.
I'm sure we built it off with a caution.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Problem?
No joy.
Straight to voicemail again. Look, I'm sorry, Pat. It's Luke. He's been arrested.
Yeah, I heard there was a bit of a set-to yesterday. Can I just say, I condemn racism in all of its ugly forms. Good for Luke, that's what I say.
Who you trying now? Imran?
Let's hope the justice system agrees with me.
Yeah, and listen, no news is good news.
Yeah, but the longer he's with the police, the worse it's going to be, surely.
No, you don't know that.
Tell you what, Alia, I'll give you another week to get the money in, eh? It's at times like this, you really need your friends.
Thank you, Pat. That's really kind.
Hey!
Oh, thank God for that. You're back. That means you've been let off, right?
No, of course it does.
They charged me.
What?
You're joking?
No, this can't be happening.
Oh, it's happening, all right. He's got his first hearing tomorrow.
Look, he's going to be all right, isn't he?
Honestly, I don't know. But trust me, this is serious.
I thought you could do with something a bit stronger. Do you have any takeaway menus in it? Oh, found some.
I feel dreadful.
You didn't punch him.
You're facing prosecution because of my clients.
Ex-clients. How are you going to plead?
Self-defense.
Can you do that?
Wait, you can't give in to this. None of us can.
I can try and prove racially motivated provocation to support his plea.
I've got to go. I've got to go to this surprise thing for Carla's birthday. I'll see you.
Actually, forget a takeaway. Let's go out somewhere. I'm gonna sit in here all day. Do you mind?
Of course not.
What's this?
Andy used to make them.
That's really cute.
So, pizza, do you?
When did I ever say no to a carb?
Look, leave me alone.
Oh, please, just hear me out.
Can you make it quick?
Just coffee, please. Ian, yeah. Give us another chance. I love you, okay?
Kip,
I do, and I miss you.
Yeah, well, I love my mum, and I've got her back.
Yeah, but I know that.
Gary's going to see her later. I'm not allowed because she's in such a bad way. I know that she's innocent. Until you get with that, then there's none of this. Any of it.
I can't change what I think. Right, what I know.
Well, I'm sorry, but neither can I.
I'm not hungry.
Tough. I couldn't legally buy you a beer if you don't have food too.
Do you like it? It's a new one.
I didn't think you'd want anything to do with me.
No, mate, I know how you feel. Just lost my girlfriend too, haven't I? It's not easy.
Yeah, I suppose.
But you know, I reckon in time, it'll all come good. Look, Faye's in an impossible position, but eventually she'll work her way through things. And Mum's not going to be banged up forever, is she?
I've got no work at the minute, so I've got nothing to take my mind off it.
All right, well, listen. I've got an interview later on for working on a big new development. Why don't you tag along?
Oh, nice one, Gary, but I'm gonna work for Pat. I'm sorry, like.
You bend like a ballerina.
Just doing my job, ma'am. Roy? Is that the cabin alarm?
No, it's the garage. Wait, oh, no! No, stop!
Sounds like my dad's work alarm.
Don't all alarms sound the same?
Ah! Quick, get the number!
Roy?
There's nothing to leaking!
Are you all right?
They're not playing games now, are they?
And Coronation Street continues in half an hour.
What did they say?
The usual. They'll make their inquiries.
You did tell them who did it.
Told them, but proving it's the hard bit.
Well, what about CCTV?
Brilliant. Except they were wearing masks. Such an idiot. If I hadn't punched them.
Look, they had it coming.
Roy didn't.
He's just a bit shook up.
Right, once we're done here, pizzas are on me.
Not going now.
What, you gonna let them think they've won?
Yeah, Ali is right. Go. I'll stay here with my dad.
Right, well, I'll have to get changed.
Come here.
Yeah, you can't let 'em win, mate.
Roy left already?
Oh, yeah, about half an hour ago. Weren't you supposed to be...
At the bistro for Carla's surprise birthday thing. Yeah, I know. They meeting at the bank, then realised I left my phone. Yeah.
Ah, just the fella. Take it you've seen the state of Kev's garage.
Garage? What about it?
Oh, looks like those Parker boys that you were dealing with paid it a little visit, turned the place over.
Kidding?
Not to pick your clients.
Except they're not our clients anymore.
No. Since when?
What's that got to do with you?
I'm only asking because if you haven't got any punters, then how are you going to afford that roof job of ours?
Not you as well.
Me as well?
I've already had Seb snapping at my ankles. Want to know when you can start? But you've got all these other job offers. Just do us both a favour, Pat. Take one of them.
Did this for you.
You didn't have to do that, love.
No, you haven't been eating much since Todd went missing. Have you heard any more from Billy?
Can't bring myself to go and visit him. He's not telling me something, I can feel it.
You and me need a word. Who gave you the right to go mouthing off to Aidan about the roof job? Because I certainly didn't.
I thought I was hoping.
No, Seb. Putting another sugar in my tea, that's helping. This is sticking your oar where it doesn't belong.
All right, that's enough, Pat.
No, we've got enough on our plates. With Todd and Summer doing the runner, without you costing us jobs.
What?
That's right. Thanks to you, we've lost that job.
Can you just give us a minute, love? For your information, I'm the one who told him to make himself useful so he wasn't moping round the house. So if you want to blame anyone, you blame me.
Right. Well, the next time you're giving some advice, tell him to get home to that smackhead of a mum of his. Because if he costs me one more job, that's exactly where he'll be living.
Don't look that bad.
I never said that.
No, you didn't have to.
How are you? Sorry, that's a stupid question.
Better for seeing you. If I didn't have that, I don't know what I'd do.
So, Jake wants you to know that he got a certificate for his part in the Nativity.
Good.
He had to go up and collect it in assembly. And stop grinning.
Gary. Listen, I want you to promise to do something for me.
What?
I want you to get back with Sarah. I want you to move on with your life.
Why are you telling me all this?
And you need to make sure that Faye, she sticks with school. You know, she's a bright girl, but you've got to stay on the case.
Stop it. Stop it. You're not doing this.
I've got to face facts, love. I'm not getting out of here.
If you keep on talking like this, you won't be.
How do you want me to talk? Hey? Pretend that everything's going to be all right. Pat Phelan's won.
No.
Oh.
No.
Yeah. And the sooner I accept that, the better.
Hello?
Get the idea that someone doesn't want us going into town?
We'll see about that. Right, how does this thing work then? Hello? Anyone free for a job into town? Tango, Oscar, whiskey.
What are you doing?
Well, that's how it works, isn't it?
What are you doing here?
We came to order a cab and the door was open.
You are kidding me. I must have forgotten to lock it. I don't know whether I'm coming or going.
Eileen, someone just ordered a cab into town.
Not me.
It was Tim putting on a silly voice.
Oh, we'll take it if it's going.
Luke and Alia will have it.
Pulling up now.
That's weird. Did Andy give that to you?
Andy? No, I found it in a skip after the house that Pat was working on burnt down. It's a reminder of what might have been.
You mind if I,
Believe the expression is meter running.
Right, come on, you can play with your toys later. See ya.
Bye.
Thanks.
Pat's only one if you let him.
I don't want to talk about it anymore.
All right, listen to me. I won't get to say out, but I've been speaking to Seb.
What?
Just hear me out, okay? I don't think him and Pat are as tight as we think. I've been trying to get closer to him.
No, Gary, you need to stay away from
Well,
him.
it's fine. Seb's a decent lad deep down.
It's not him that I'm worried about. If Pat Phelan finds out what you're up to...
He won't.
But he will. He always does.
Mum, I am not going to sit here and let that man tear apart our family again. Seb's the chink in Pat's armour, and if I can work on him, I know that I can get him to change his story. I'm certain of it. Hi, love, just a tea to go, please. Hey, how's Luke? I saw something going on at the garage.
Those animals he got into a fight with came back to teach him a lesson.
And they trashed the place.
And the police charged him with assault. They think Alia put everything into winning that contract.
All right.
Oh, yeah, doesn't matter.
Listen, you don't know about vans, do you? Thinking about investing in some new wheels.
Can I get a new van?
Thinking about it, yeah, because I'm close to getting that job I was telling you about. In fact, I'm going over there now to talk things through, actually.
Hey, are they taking anyone else on?
Why'd you ask? Mentioned it before, you couldn't give a monkeys.
Yeah, well, things might be a bit different, though.
Okay. Tell you what, why don't you come along? And I'll even throw in the free brew. Yeah?
Yeah, man, yeah.
Okay. Yasmin, make that 2 to go, please.
Okay.
Told you you should stick with me.
The
The job's not definite, though, is it? The guy we saw, Billy's not won the contract yet.
No, but he will, and then we're set. Trust me, it's in the bag. Well, you could look happier. We just got promoted to the Premiership, mate.
Yeah, no, I am. It's just... Why are you doing this? You should hate my guts.
Yeah, well, you got Mum to thank for that. That's what she'd want. You must know that she'd never done that to hurt you.
So how come Pat saw her going into the office?
No, he says that he saw her. Look, I know that you think you owe him, but what about Faye? You want things to go back to how they were, right?
Yeah, more than anything.
Well, how's that going to happen if you're making a choose between you and her mum? You've got to work out who's more important, Pat or Faye.
Matt, it's Luke and his mate. Look, something doesn't add up about this whole backpacking and Belize thing. Can you call me back when you get this? It's important.
If you're looking for your tea, it's in the oven.
Oh, I had something earlier.
Oh, another executive decision.
Pat has something to say.
Apparently, I might have spoken a little out of turn earlier, for which I apologise. Right now is about the time you say something like, no hard feelings, Pat.
It's just, see, things might have changed for me.
Oh. Care to elaborate on that?
Well, I might have got a new job.
Who with?
Gary.
And where might this mysterious job that I haven't heard about be? Are they hiring in Cloud Cuckoo Land, or?
Well, we were speaking to some guy this afternoon, and he's bidding to do up this old mill a few miles away.
A mill?
Come on, Pat.
Which mill? So, I take you on when nobody else will touch you, I give you a roof over your head, treat you like a son, and for what? For this?
I thought you didn't want me working for you anymore.
Nah. You thought you could do better with him. To hell with everything else that's going on around here, as long as you're okay, eh, Seb? That's all that matters. Well, I wish you luck. I really do. Because from now on, you and me, we're done. All right? You can stay here tonight, but tomorrow I want you gone. And if I ever see your scrawny little face again... Yeah, you say hello to your mum for me as well, won't you? I'm sure your first paycheck will come in handy to a dealer. What?
I'm gonna go and ring Jason.
You do that.
Morning, Sally. Someone's dressed for a power meeting?
Oh, it's this new committee I'm chairing, looking into initiatives to root out racism in the workplace.
Ah, all that business with Luke. Hard to believe it still goes on, isn't it? Oh, I meant to ask you, Sal, do you know anything about this development up at the old mill?
Legacy Reach?
Yeah. Thinking about pitching for some work there. Seems little point if it's not going to get off the ground.
Well, the last I heard, it had been green-lit, so I'd get in there while you can.
Matt, it's me again. Look, I really need to talk to you about Annie. Can you call me back as soon as you get this? Sure you should be doing this, Roy?
Oh, well, if you're talking about yesterday, I've never been better. Well, perhaps never is an overstatement, but certainly no worse.
You all right, mate? It isn't me. We just wanted to wish you luck for this afternoon for your hearing.
Cheers, mate. Appreciate it.
You know my gran wants to come.
No, look. You've heard what they've been saying in the papers. The last thing I want is this place being targeted as well.
Be that as it may, at a time like this, we need to show where we stand.
Too right we do.
You all right?
You going somewhere?
Yeah, probably back to my mum's.
What? Why?
Me and Pat had a, disagreement.
He's throwing you out?
I told him about going to work with Gary.
Well, you could move in with us if you want. And if things go all right, we could see about getting back together.
Are you serious?
Well, I'd have to know that you was on my side, though.
How do you mean?
About trying to get my mum out. Gary went to see her yesterday. He said he'd never seen her so terrified. We have to do something to help her.
I can't, can I?
Why not? It's not like living with Pat anymore.
Apart from anything, I mean, I've already made my statement.
So, change it. Look, I thought you working with Gary would make you see things differently now.
Wait, hold on. Is that what this is about? So I start working for Gary and then I do whatever he says?
No.
What's he gonna do? March me down to the police station and as soon as I've changed my statement, shut me out?
Look, now you're being ridiculous.
Yeah, well... Yeah, you tell Gary that he can stuff his job, because I don't want it. Look, before you ever go, right, I think I made a stupid mistake.
Okay.
I never should have asked Gary for a job. I'm gonna tell him I quit.
And what's brought on this great revelation?
Well, you were right. You know, about me owing you everything. Can I move back in? I'm not gonna let you down again, right? I swear.
Just so happens I'm in a very forgiving mood. Seems you're not the only one who lost his head. There must be all this business with Todd. Anyway, listen. It's your decision who you work for.
Hey, so can I have my old job back?
On one condition. You join me in a snifter of whiskey to show there's no hard feelings. Unless you don't think you're man enough. Good lad. God, you never cease to amaze me, kid. Took me years before I could drink like that. Much to my old man's disappointment.
Well, you didn't grow up with my mum.
Well, listen, what I said about your mum earlier.
You were right.
No, shouldn't have said it. It was very disrespectful.
So does that mean we're even?
I'll answer that after we have another one of these. But as it's a special occasion, I think we should break out the good stuff, eh? Now, this stuff has been aged for 25 years in sherry casks. I'm thinking of having my coffin made out of the same stuff.
Is it in the kitchen?
It's in the cupboard under the stairs. Go on, go and get it.
Which box is it? There's loads.
It's the little brown one next to the toolbox. Be careful with it, though. The good stuff. Oh, come on, it's not going to open itself. just pretend you didn't see that.
What's he doing here?
Never you mind.
We don't just have a gun for no reason.
Now do I know if I tell you that you won't just go and blab to Faye?
I won't. Anyway, we're not even speaking, so...
Hey, Seb. This is not something you can just go back on like last time, you know. This has to stay absolutely between you and me, right?
Yeah, it will. I swear.
Well, after all that business with the flats, right, you know, Vinny ripping everybody off, I started to get death threats. I mean, you come after me, well, okay, I'm fair game. But you come after my family, Eileen. Anyway, I'm ashamed to admit it, but I got in touch with an old contact of mine. Somebody who knows somebody, if you get my meaning. I mean, a man's got to be allowed to protect the people he loves, right?
Yeah.
Right? Go on. I can see you're itching to touch you. Go on.
Sure?
Yeah, it's not loaded.
Have you ever used it?
Frightens the life out of me, to be honest. Hey, imagine those drug dealer mates of your mum's, eh? Bet you they'd brick it if they saw you turn up with that, wouldn't they? Feels good, doesn't it, Seb? The power. No one can mess with you. Okay, come on. Put it back now. Enough playing gangster. Oh, and second thoughts. This is probably not the smartest idea. Seb, get us the big toolbox out of the cupboard. Arlie never goes in there. That's it. Get it somewhere safer. Yeah, put it on there, put it on there. Stick it underneath there. There you go. Out of sight, out of mind.
Oh, thank God that's over. Why don't we go round to the Roses?
What, to celebrate my new career as a criminal?
You are not a criminal.
Felt like one. Stood there whilst they read out my charge.
Look, you're going to win this. You've just got to believe in yourself.
Make them believe in me more like.
Look, I know how hard this is for you. And I should have listened when you first tried to warn me, but I didn't. So now we've just got to make sure that they never get away with doing this again. I'm so proud of you.
Hello, love. I was going to come and see you, only I ended up having to look after Soft Lad here.
Is he drunk?
Yeah. We decided to put our differences behind us. Only it turns out, only one of us can take our drink. So, tell me, what did the police say? I take it this was all Geraldine's doing.
Who else? You know what? Part of me's glad.
How do you mean?
Well, at least it wasn't his mum reporting him.
Oh, love, come on.
Why didn't he come to me? I could have helped him, stopped him.
Listen, there's a lot of what-ifs, a lot of maybes. The important thing is they're going to find them both safe and well.
Then what? They're saying he abducted her.
You're Todd. He's got one of the sharpest legal minds I know. If anyone can sort themselves out of it, he can.
Glad you've given him a second chance.
Yeah, me too.
knowing he's safe and well, something at least.
And who knows? One day you may be able to do me a good turn. In fact, I'm banking on it. Come here.
State of you.
What?
Grumpy face, always the same without your breakfast. You look worse. Come on, let's get some bacon butties in you.
Oh, sorry.
Well, I'm glad you've patched it up with him. Might have some peace and quiet in the house.
Yeah. Listen, I gotta go. I've got a lead on some work. That Legacy Reach development just off the bypass. See you later.
See you.
Oh, listen, love. Keep an eye on him.
Hey, Matt. Come on, mate. I've left you 5 messages. Please, call me back.
Front door. Top door. My very own set of keys.
Yeah, don't you dare lose them. When you're here, I need to be across everything you do. There'll be times when I'm busy. When I am, I expect you to exercise your own judgment.
So, unreliable and controlling.
Yeah, if you say so.
I called the police about the attack on the garage. They said there's no evidence to link it to the Parker brothers.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not difficult to find a renter thug to do your dirty work for you.
It was so obviously aimed at you, Luke.
Yeah, of course it was. Is there someone on your phone?
Hey?
I don't know, racist messages, it's not unusual.
No, just checking.
I'm sorry, I need to take this.
Shame. The more these idiots show themselves, the easier it is to catch them.
Yeah, listen, thanks for all your help.
No problem. Leave it with me, okay? It's what I do. Catch the baddies.
Right, I'll catch you later.
I do worry about Billy. And Todd. Any news?
I just keep telling myself that Todd's a bright lad. However much it means sleepless nights for me, he knows what he's doing.
Well, if there's anything I can do.
Not much any of us can do. Why do our kids keep making dramatic departures? Jason in Thailand, Nicola in Australia, Todd who knows where.
Australia?
Yeah.
Nicola's not in Australia.
What? Have you been talking to Gail? Yeah, she'll do anything to wind me up. Don't listen to her. Half of what comes out of her mouth is rubbish.
Okay. Oh. Sorry.
Matt's on a break. 10 minutes?
Okay. Yeah, I'm early anyway, so no problem.
What are you doing here? Luke's due in half an hour.
You text me. I told you not to see him.
He won't leave me alone. He's sent like loads of messages. He's just not buying South America. He seems really worried about Andy.
If Luke finds Andy, he's likely to do him serious damage. Me and you have got to watch Andy's back. Stick to the story.
I don't know.
Listen, he's out of control. You don't read the newspapers, Matt. He's just viciously attacked 2 people in broad daylight. He sees himself as some kind of a vigilante or something. Remember this, you might be his next target. So you take my advice. Get rid of him fast. Okay?
I know how much Luke loves my biryani.
Oh, and how much he likes to drink. He says he's in a pub. And his battery's dying. How convenient.
I'll put this in the fridge. Found this under your door.
Thanks.
Oh, at last I've got my quiet home back again now that Kathy's moved in with Brian. I mean, she could be good company, but she could be
No. They're never going to stop. There's the garage, now this.
What is it?
They obviously know where we live.
Doesn't look that busy to me.
Oh, really? We get really busy later. I don't know. Listen, I can't tell you anything.
What, since you had a chat with Pat Phelan?
Who?
He walked out of here 5 minutes ago.
Look, I don't want any trouble.
What did he say?
He said you were troubled, that you wanted to get even with Andy, that you'd turn on me if I didn't help you. So like I say, I don't want to get involved. And if you try anything, I will have the cops here so fast.
All I want to do is find out what's happened to Andy. Do you know where he is? Have you heard from him? So what's this about South America?
He told me to tell you that.
Okay. Listen to me. I'm not going to hurt you. Or Andy. I just want to know the truth. Do you know anything at all that'll help me find him?
I don't know anything. I never did. So what are you going to do?
I'm going to talk to a man who does. I need to speak to Pat.
Well, he's not here.
Where is he?
What do you want him for?
Well, it's my business, not yours. Look, we need some work doing at the garage, and Kev's got a quote, but I thought we should give Pat a chance to put in a bid for the job.
Oh, right, okay. Well, he's at the Legacy Reach development site, looking for work. Do you know where it is?
Off the bypass, yeah, I know. Yeah. Thanks.
You probably know more about social media than me. Any suggestions gratefully received?
Oh, I'm not big on social media and that. I don't think Nicola is either.
I thought it would be a good way to stay in touch wherever she is.
I mean, they could just be winding you up.
Yeah, I thought that. Gail and the Windasses, I mean, they've got it in for Pat. It still doesn't explain why Nicola hasn't been in touch. And I don't know about Pat, but I've got no way of contacting her. Oh, I don't think I could take much more of this. Do you know anything? Seb?
No, I don't know anything about Nicola.
Should have seen the one that got away. What are you doing?
Could ask you the same question, Luke. This is private land.
The gate was open.
Yeah. You're still trespassing, though, mate.
And you're fishing.
Yeah, well, I'm here for work. But you could be prosecuted besides. None of this is safe.
This is work.
Let's get out while you can, eh?
So you're talking to Matt in the pub? Andy's mate. You told him to lie to me about Andy being in South America. Now, why would you do that?
You know, one phone call from these people, they could have you arrested.
I don't think so. I came here for answers, Pat, and I'm not going anywhere until I get them.
And we're back on Coronation Street in half an hour.
Let's walk and talk.
So I tell Matt that I wanted revenge on Andy. See, every time something pops up about him, it always comes back to you.
Well, I was his landlord, Luke.
Who gave me a false address in Birmingham?
Hey, I was passing on what he told me.
See, I always thought it was something weird when Andy ran out on Steph. After he'd gone, he wouldn't let us into the flat. Said the radiator's leaked on the carpet, but our radiator's never leaked.
Got an overactive imagination.
So where is he? And what about Andy's little houses?
Houses?
He made them out of little bits of wire and other stuff he found. Sophie found one the other day at the flat. And then I saw one. Streetcars on Eileen's desk. And she said it came from your house that burnt down. Now, how could one of Andy's houses have got in your house? Was he there? What's going on, Pat?
So many questions, Luke.
And no answers.
You ever thought you might be asking the wrong person?
So who should I ask?
Well, you asked the man himself.
Andy. Trust me, I would if I could.
Listen, Luke, I know he was your mate and everything, even though he dumped your sister. Let's not forget, me and you. This is a man who pretended to be somebody that he wasn't. Remember that? Lived a whole double life for months. Tricked poor Michael into believing he was his son. Now, what was all that about? Did you ever understand that? All I'm saying is someone who's capable of that and wants to disappear. You know, easy for them to leave daft clues lying around to confuse people like you and me.
Sean, have you seen Pat?
No?
He's not been answering his phone.
You okay?
Yeah.
How's Billy? Is he okay?
Well, he's as good as can be expected, given he's in huge amounts of pain and has no idea where his boyfriend or child are.
What you need is a stiff drink.
Come on, I can have one. I've got to be at work in an hour.
I think you know where he is.
And that's what he wants you to think. Probably just one of his games. Want to know what I think? Huh? I think he's in a pub somewhere right now, laughing his head off.
I don't think so.
Oh, yeah. Probably got new name, new job, new dad, new set of friends. He's just waiting to walk down a garden path like me and you. He's got you running around in circles.
I think I should talk to Eileen about this.
Talk to whoever you like.
Does she know about Andy's wire house?
You see? Messing with your head.
Was Andy ever at your house?
Look, I know you're a bit wound up at the minute, Luke. You got this assault charge hanging over you. But please, just keep your head down and don't go around making any wild accusations.
I never accused you of anything. I just asked you some questions. Problem is, you're not giving any answers. And that makes me think you're hiding something.
I'm just trying to help, Luke.
I'm going to talk to the police about this.
I thought you'd have had enough of the police.
Report Andy as a missing person.
OK, well, if you think it'll help.
Tell them everything I know. Let them find out what you're hiding.
OK, good luck with that. Just one more thing, Luke.
Well, you came looking for Andy? Looks like you found him. You say hello from me.
Have you got any more milk?
Sorry. Where's Luke?
Last I heard, he was boozing it up in a pub and then his phone died.
Nice to know where his priorities lie.
Hey, he's had a tough time. He deserves a break. What do you think about the hate mail?
Spelling and punctuation very poor. Maybe give it a C minus. Just goes to show. All those kids at the back of the class not paying attention. Turns out they were the racists.
I don't find it funny.
They're trying to scare you.
They're succeeding.
Only if you let them. Take a leaf out of Luke's book. Have a drink. Relax. Now this is good. It's more evidence to help Luke's case. I'll be sending this over to the police and to the press.
Where have you been all evening?
I've been here all evening.
Not answering your phone.
Well, I dropped it down a toilet bowl to Mrs. Wilkinson's downstairs loo, and then I banged my head on the sister.
You broken it? I mean, your phone.
Oh, I switched it off for a while. Seems to be fine now.
Thinking about Nicola and what Gail and Shona said.
Yeah, let it go, love. I have. She's made their choice. People make decisions, then they have to live with them. So, end of. I was thinking, though, we could take a trip to London. See if we could find some of Todd's old mates. Maybe pick up a lead.
Yeah, called them all. Twice. I've not heard from him. Thanks for thinking of him. I'm gonna go and have a bath.
Okay, love.
Ali wants to know where she left her car keys.
Oh, I meant to know.
What are you burning?
Just some planks from the builder's yard. And tell Eileen, will you? No, she can't have my van, because I might need it later, okay? Go on, then.
Got ya.
Hey, Ty.
Wood smoke takes me right back to when my mum had run out of fags. She'd try smoking twigs. I'd say, got ya! She'd drop it and set fire to a flip-flop or something.
She'd what?
If you'd met her, it'd sound a lot less weird. Could burn a couple of old shelves for us, could ya? Ruby won't leave them alone and they're full of splinters.
You lobbed them over, mate, no problem.
Dude.
Hey, I thought you'd have opened the garage up by now.
Oh, dentist appointment. I always do it in the morning, so then Kev has to cover rush hour breakdowns. Or Luke, their problem. Boom.
Smart thinking.
Hello, Adam. Yeah, my parents coming over specially to throw shade at me. So can you take over this press stuff for Luke? Yeah, I can drop the file at the office or you can pick it up from Zidane's, yeah? Right. Has Luke finished his Dalmobile yet?
I'm not seeing him. And Tyrone's AWOL as well. I'll bang the flaming heads together.
All right.
Hey, Ty. Luke didn't turn up for work this morning, did he?
Not been in yet.
Oh, he didn't come home last night. I don't know whether to be fuming or scared.
What time's this?
Told you. Dentist.
Oh, well, you could have reminded me. I've got a customer expecting the courtesy car. Where is it?
Luke borrowed it last night.
What?
Oh, don't tell me he's left it in town.
He wouldn't. He wouldn't go drinking if he was driving. What if you went looking for those Parker blokes? I'm calling the police.
Hey, don't panic, all right? Sure, there's a reasonable explanation. I'll see if he's been in touch with Adam.
He's right. If it was bad news, you'd know by now.
Yeah. If he's been out boozing, he's probably just coming round.
No, he wouldn't. Even with a hangover, he's a morning person.
Hey, Billy. Funny me. Should have said I was coming.
No, take no notice. Just every time I hear a tap on that door, I think it's going to be Todd or Summer. Sometimes I don't know where that optimism comes from.
I don't know. It's not such a bad trait to have, is it? Anyway, Eileen has actually put a crease in your pyjamas.
Better save him for my Sunday best.
Now, is there anything else you want? Apart from somebody else knocking at your door?
You know, even if they did show up, they'd be quickly followed by the police. Every time I have some visits, he tells me not to worry. He'll deal with them, but I don't see how he'd be able to make a kidnapping charge go away.
Oh, I don't know. Slippery things, solicitors.
He needs to be concentrating on getting Luke out of that court date. Big travesty.
Fingers crossed, eh?
How is Luke? You seen him?
Not today. So, are they getting you up and about?
Oh, John. Physios are trying to persuade me it's time they help me into that chair. Which is more blessing that Todd isn't here. Because he insisted that I did.
Well, then I'm not leaving till you do.
You're not going to get back.
I'm not needed back for anything urgent. So, will you call the physios all right?
Hey, did Luke order them wipers? I hope he comes here before begging forgiveness from Alia. That could take hours.
Ah, she'll get over it. We've all had a lost weekend.
Nothing will top Lloyd waking up on that Norwegian trawler, though.
Mr. Webster?
That's me.
Detective Constable Yates. You're the registered keeper of a car with licence plate Delta Echo 54 Mike X-ray Delta.
Oh, here we go. If it's been left somewhere and trust, it's coming out of Luke's wages.
Luke Britton. What's your connection to him?
Well, he works here. He had that car yesterday.
No wonder he's kept his head down. Alia Nazari's girlfriend, she reported him missing.
His parents didn't mention a girlfriend?
His parents?
Well, they've not been going out that long. Why? What's happened?
I think it's best we speak to Alia first. Know where we can find her?
Yeah, she's right there.
Alia Nazir? Do you see Yates? Is there somewhere private we can go to talk?
No, that can't be because he went out with a mate for a drink.
I can't believe it. Shot.
Do you know the name of this mate?
Can you tell him to go?
Alia, we need to catch who did this to Luke.
Well, his phone had died. The battery had gone. I tried to ring him. I phoned him. She needs more time.
I understand. But the quicker we get information in cases like this...
He is not a case.
Alia, somebody out there done this to your boyfriend. Now, I know how devastating that is, but it's my job to find out who's responsible. And I will not rest until I do.
I want to see him.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Surely she can see him.
The vehicle he was in, there was an explosion. A fire.
No. No, not my Luke.
Rest, guys. You can have a breather, can't you?
Doing really well, Billy. I'll get you some water.
Thanks, guys. Thank you. It's really difficult watching you suffering like this, but...
I've been reading up on suffering.
Don't tell me. The Bible. I'm going to bring you some lighter reading. Maybe a Marvel comic or something.
Suffering produces perseverance. Perseverance, character. Character, hope.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Hey, and why not, eh? They're all just stories, aren't they? I mean, why choose a miserable one that's going to make life harder?
Because the Bible is God's word. You've got faith. You've always said that.
Yeah. At least Spider-Man's a bit more consistent with who he helps and why.
To be fair, God's remit goes a little wider than a couple of comic book villains.
You do have to ask yourself, though, don't you? Take a man like you, who lives to serve. And then you have to go through all of this. And what about Eileen? I mean, she's never done anything wrong. And then there's people who just go around, you know, committing crimes. Where's the bolt of lightning, Billy?
God works in mysterious ways.
Yeah, I know. That's what they say. But maybe he doesn't control everything. Or everyone. Maybe some people just slip through the nets and they get to do whatever they like.
I need to believe there's a plan. Somewhere. What rules do we live by?
Threats. It's the Parker brothers. They're the reason that he was going to court. They provoked him. They pushed him. Cowards! Racist scum!
Thanks. Now, listen, did Luke have a laptop? Because if he did, we're going to need to take it.
I'll get it. His mum and dad. They need to know. And Steph.
His family know.
He was standing up for me. It was me that they hated. And it made him so angry. Oh, it's my fault. No. I should have told him to come home. I should have gone out and looked for him. Why didn't I report it last night? I should have said something.
Oh, you couldn't know. Nobody could.
Ali, you've been incredibly brave. Now, I'm probably going to need to ask you some more questions. But in the meantime, if anything occurs, these are my numbers. Don't hesitate, okay?
Thank you.
And if there's any developments, anything at all, we'll be in touch. I'm truly sorry for your loss. Thank you.
How phone's it, Anne?
He's with Rana's family.
They want to be here.
Go and tell him.
I'm not leaving you on your own.
Please. I just want to be on my own. I'll be fine, I promise. He's gonna be upset. Kate, please don't do it on the phone.
We need someone with you.
No, I don't! I don't want anyone here! Only him. All right, only Luke. Only Luke.
Oh, I hate police cars. Only means bad news, doesn't it?
If I thought that, I'd never get through the car park at work.
Oh, interesting.
No, it's just my mum. I'll text her later.
If there's out else we can do. Anything.
Thanks. I'm sure there'll be more questions.
Is it true what they're saying? Luke's died?
Yeah, it is.
Do they know what happened?
Shot, they said.
Shot?
Cowards.
What kind of gun was it? Do they know what it was?
Well, the police will want to find that weapon, that's for sure.
Do they know what it was?
Look, what does it matter? He's dead. That's that.
Hey.
We've been working on Luke's case. The assault. This is everything we had on the guys that provoked him. Might be something useful.
Would it be okay if we ask you some questions?
Yeah, of course.
We're back in Coronation Street in half an hour.
I was up all night, just wound up. I kept thinking, how can he be out drinking? Like, he knows I'll be fretting. I'm there slagging him off and he's somewhere dying.
Oh, my darling girl. Z and I are taking you home.
I need to ring Steph.
No, we'll take care of all that. Come on now, we've got you. Come.
I just mean what kind of gun it was, like where have they got it? You know, even the lads inside said it's not easy to get hold of one.
Listen, don't think about the blokes who did this. They don't deserve our time. Think about Luke.
Hiya. Can I leave these? Shocking. One of the taxi lads told me over the radio.
Thanks.
Oh, I'm fuming. They've kicked me out. Just spoke to our fizz mum, said I could stop at yours for a bit.
Did you?
And that worse than someone angry with you about something you already feel bad about. Nothing on this sweet earth.
Sean, you've not heard, have you?
What's happening? Someone buying my white flowers? I'll smash their heads in.
Don't joke, Pat. It's terrible. Luke's been killed.
What?
Joking. Those racists that were after him.
Yeah, we're just gonna go to the pub and stick together.
Our lovely Luke.
Yeah. Here's my keys. Drop your case in.
All right, you take your time. I'll sort Ruby and Hope out.
You coming with us?
No.
We need to stick together when bad things happen, you know, Seb.
No, give him some space if he needs it. You go and park the van up and I'll ring Brenda and see if she'll change my shift. Oh, this poor mum and dad. I don't know how I'd cope if it were my two. I mean, it doesn't matter how grown up they are. I mean, you'd be the same with Nicola. I was grateful that I've heard now from Todd. At least I don't have to hear something like this.
Yeah, well, you tell Brenda to get down here. You need to be in the pub with us. We all do.
Investigation is underway after the body of a man was found inside a burning car in Weatherfield. Police say the victim has been identified, but the name hasn't yet been
We don't need that.
What will the police do? Pick him up, let him stand in court and deny it? Prison's too good.
What do you suggest? We hang them?
I'm going to find him.
You will do nothing of the sort. How do you think Alia will feel if you go picking a fight and get yourself killed too?
Please don't, Z.
Wait, it's Aiden.
You will get through this. You're strong, and you have us.
don't know what to say. It's crazy.
I might need to take a bit of time off work.
I'm not here about work. Forget work. I am just so sorry.
I don't believe it. There's press out there.
Press?
Parasites.
I could make them go away.
Pint.
I get these, are you? Got a seat up. You okay, Eva?
Yeah, fine. Just crying into everyone's beer. What can I get you?
I'll have 2 salty pints and a salty white wine, please.
Yeah.
Thanks. Is this the whip round?
Yes.
Put the change in there as well.
Oh, thank you.
Annie Beth just told me. I was stood there while she was doing my hair. Next thing she gets a text from Kirk.
Come over to the pub, everybody's talking about it.
Did you know Luke Britton? Just get look. How do you feel about what happened? Tell us how you feel about what happened.
Should have brought me Jackie O shades.
Who's been killed?
Oh, well, time for making me feel heartless.
Didn't think you'd come.
This house looks like a Bicky type of gaff to me. Bicky's in the tin, wine in the fridge.
I want to come live with you. Look, I know it sounds crazy, Mum, right? But is there anywhere else we could be? The twins and all?
What do you mean, somewhere else?
Like away. Like miles away. Right, if you had your own place and I came and lived there full time, then I bet we could persuade him that the twins would be best off with us again.
Son, yeah, there totally is. I mean, it'll take some getting sorted, but I've been thinking about it and all. The rehab place, they offer you... They try to help you escape your addictions, get away from the places you know. A scheme.
You serious?
The coast, I think. I'm sure there's some on the coast. A little house with sight of the sea, you, me and the little uns. Start saving 2p's for them slotties.
When can we go?
All right, steady. It'll want sorting. Look, why don't you get us a takeaway? What's round here?
Kebab.
Oh, lovely. I'll make some calls. Oh, I've not been the cash point.
Oh, I'll get them.
Right, pick up a few tinnies, lad, while you're about it.
Tell them it's urgent, yeah? Right, say whatever you can to persuade them, like... Tell them it's life or death, Mum.
Stay strong, darling.
You sure about this?
Yeah, these guys need shaming.
They won't banging up. If you name them in the press, will it affect the trial?
And they think they can break my sister. Our family. Nah, I'm not having it. We are an ordinary family. Ordinary Muslims. We live a peaceful life. But my sister Alia has been threatened. And last night, the racist that did that murdered her boyfriend.
You know who did this?
Yeah, we do.
Yes, but... We will let justice take its course.
And it better or I swear...
We are angry. But we don't want retribution. What we want is for people to stand up against hate. Luke was a young man, a gentle, caring young man.
Was he not on bail for assault?
Even rational people can be driven to anger. Don't you dare blame a young, dead boy for what happened to him. He was loved. Which is something I doubt someone of your callous nature can boast.
I'm only checking facts.
Luke was angry. Yeah. Because he loved me. And he knew that I let those racists get to me. And now he's dead because of it. Because of me. So if you're looking for someone to blame...
No, darling, don't.
Because he was beautiful. Loving. Caring. And he didn't deserve any of this.
Well, that's all we've got to say.
Please, respect our privacy. What, you done with your chips?
Yeah.
There's a ketchup fairy on strike.
Pick up some more on the way out.
Finish your kebab.
I'll take it with us.
Where? Can't just drop everything and go sit on a sand dune with, like, no notice.
But I need to get away.
You've not knocked Faye up, have you?
No.
Well, what then? State of you.
I'm scared, Mum.
Well, don't be. I'm here.
I thought you'd be back on the gear or in a mess. But then when you said about the scheme, it feels like everything's going to be all right. You've given me a chance. Thank you. What, Mum?
Why do you always have to make me feel like a failure?
What?
Bad and wrong and rubbish. What's wrong with having a break? A little dream?
What are you on about?
Giving your head something nice. A few minutes of a cottage by the sea.
Are you drunk?
I lied. Okay, I lied. I'm not for you.
So the scheme, the programme.
Oh, they threw me off. Idiots. Look. Take this. Take it.
Eileen's window cleaning money.
Stop it! Don't you think I want to be better than this?
Get out!
Oh, what you want? I want to run away too.
I said out!
Tell him I love him. I'm going to get clean. I will help him.
I think he wants you to go, love. Go on. He's going to help you. Help you do what? You got a trip planned, kid?
Who was that?
That's his mum.
Yeah, she was going to take me away for a couple of days. But it turns out she's on the gear, so...
Oh, Seb, I'm so sorry. I've got to, scout Jason. At least I know where one of my sons is. If it is 1,000 miles away, will you, can you help me set up the webcam?
Sure thing, love. Sure thing.
You're up early for a lad on a day off.
Well, you go back to bed if I'm in the way.
Not so quick. You can brew up if you're stopping. I'm going back to work today.
Not good for you. What's that?
Do you know, I get enough of a headache. Here's Morgan, never mind him.
Yeah, Seb, give us a hand.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm getting rid of all that stuff I was burning last night. I thought you saw me watching you from the window.
He's brewing up. And next time you want to burn your rubbish, don't do it in my backyard. Surprised the neighbours haven't kicked off. And they're probably more concerned with what happened to poor old Luke.
I'm going to hang around here today, love. Get some stuff done. If you're still okay to go back to work.
Yeah, I'll keep my mind off things.
Yeah. And we'll have all the jobs done and we'll be in the Rovers by lunchtime.
Well, actually, I was going to ask if I could come and work with you today. Cover your tea breaks, if Tim's okay with it.
Listen, the last thing Eileen needs is you under...
No, of course you can. I'll sort it out with Tim.
You took that well. Well, you've had enough grief lately. And apparently, it makes a very decent brew, which could come in handy around here. Go on, kettle. I saw Pat hanging around outside, acting all weird.
Weird how?
Going on about him, talking in riddles.
You think the speaking cock's a riddle?
Oh, come on, Eileen. It's about time you gave up this devoted little wifey thing, and we all know it's not you.
Yeah, because how dare I actually be happy for once?
Oh, yeah, you both look over the moon. especially him.
It's the only thing that's kept me going the last few weeks. And if you're so concerned about the grief I'm having, why are you making it worse?
Can I get a cab into town, please?
Blimey, when I was your age, we walked everywhere.
You did?
Or scratched around for a bus fare. I didn't see the inside of a cab till I was 27.
Oh, you're making up for it now, eh?
Yeah. Base into town, please.
They've closed the B495, love. You might have to wait a little bit.
Fine.
It's not on the system.
Past Swanhaven Industrial Estate up to Legacy Reach Mill. The police have sealed it off. It's where Luke, you know. They said it might be on later.
Is that where it happened?
Yeah.
Oh, I just saw Alia in the cafe. She's in bits.
Don't bear thinking about, does it? Poor lad out there on his own, scared and dying. Some people are worse than animals. Does anybody want this job?
You guys okay? We're gonna have a vigil for Luke. Music, pictures, you know? Try and focus on the good stuff. Yeah, see his friends sorting the speakers. Do we need to get permission from the council for the music?
I'll just ask my mum.
Feels wrong, Kate, not being here.
You think she's okay?
She's fine.
The radio at work. Still tuned into that awful station he loved. I knew we had a rule. One of Luke's song for 5 of mine.
Daddy just didn't tell you that he actually liked Phil Collins.
Two stupid thugs, eh? Causing all this grief.
Yeah, they've caught them though, haven't they? I mean, that's the hardest bit. Once they get locked up, they'll pay.
I've got to get to the bank, but...
You have to go. I'll take care of things here. Go.
You're a superstar, you know that.
Hey, Alia. You okay? We're holding a vigil because the funeral's delayed. We're going to play songs he loved and ask his mate to talk about the memories.
Oh, yeah, that's so lovely. Yeah, Luke would have hated anything morbid, wouldn't he? He wanted it to be, I don't know, like celebration.
You ditched him to sneak around with Aiden and said, please, don't act like you were soulmates.
I didn't mean... Sorry.
All right, Sam. You want to watch yourself?
Well, what are you going to do, frame me for GBH?
Very droll, Tim, very droll. Good luck having Seb under your feet today. Ireland's decided it's bring a hoodie to work day.
Right. You're jealous?
Not me, mate. I've got a proper job.
So what are you doing hanging around here, then?
Yeah.
Eileen's on lunch.
I know.
She said you'd gone to the tip.
Did she? Eileen doesn't know everything I do. Did Faye know every little thing you got up to?
Tim's on his way back.
No. He's in the middle of a meat and potato pie in Roy's.
Well, if you want a taxi...
I'll tell you what I want. I want to know why you shot out of the house quicker than a footballer chasing a page 3 girl. I want to know. Hey. I want to know why you're so... jumpy today.
I think that...
Yeah?
Did you have something to do with Luke's murder? Well, he was looking for you that day, the day he died. And I told him that you were at the mill.
Well, you told him wrong, because I was nowhere near the place.
But you said...
I was at the planning office.
Nah, you told
Like I said to you, nobody knows the detail of somebody else's day, now do they?
But you said that you were at the mill.
I think I see what's going on here, Sib. You feel guilty, don't you?
Me?
Yeah. You sent Luke to the place he got killed.
Yeah, to look for you.
So you think you sent the lad to his death? I'd probably feel guilty too. But how are you supposed to know he's going to run into a bunch of maniacs? Eh? Seb, leave the guilt to the people who did this, okay? Women, eh? Massive contradictions. I'll catch up with her at home.
You okay?
Yeah. Yeah, he was just looking for Eileen.
Like I say, unpredictable, huh?
Mm.
I'd like to say you're an actual dog's body, but I'd be lying.
Was it that bad?
No, it's nice to have somebody else around.
How was it being back?
Well, I could do without Tim making all the jibes about Pat. I mean, you've heard him. But listen, he's not going to be home for tea, so you're all right with the hot pot here?
Yeah.
Nothing seems enough.
It's because nothing is. All we can do is show how much we'll miss him.
You talking about Luke?
Yeah. Police have told Elliot it could be weeks, months before they can have the funeral. You know, release the body.
Why? I thought they got the killer.
Arrested, not charged.
Obviously not enough evidence.
Well, maybe they can't find evidence because it wasn't them.
Yeah. Well, they're evil enough to cover their tracks. No, I'll be free by tonight to do it again.
You think so?
If you can pull a trigger in cold blood, you're capable of anything.
Yeah, and you can guarantee the wife, friend, brother knows something of keeping the mouth shut. That's what families do in a crisis, stick together.
Hey, I said I'd ring the twins.
All right, well, I won't start without you.
Hello? Pat?
I thought you had a date with a hot pot. Spot a DIY need your urgent attention, Tim.
No.
What are you doing going through my stuff? I thought we had an understanding.
Whiskey? I was looking for your special whiskey.
You're not lying to me, are you, Seb? Because if you are lying to me, I'm liable to get very angry.
No, I just wanted a bit. Yeah, I was too scared to ask.
Why would you be scared of me?
No, I'm not.
I mean, if you are lying and you were looking for, say, my gun, you're far better off phoning up. The more honest you are, the more I can protect you.
I don't need protecting.
Is that right?
From what? I haven't done anything wrong.
I know that. You know that. Put you in a court of law, it's a different story.
You what?
Ask Anna. I mean, you were all over that gun. At least your fingerprints were.
I never.
Don't worry. Nobody knows. Except me.
You did it. You killed Luke.
Not according to the murder weapon. You did.
Coronation Street continues in half an hour.
You do get my meaning, though, don't you, sir? After all, there's nothing to get worked up about round here. Everybody knows it was racist scum that killed Luke, don't they?
It looks that way.
So, let's just forget everything, eh?
Sure.
Hey, look.
What happened to you? My offer of a hot pot not good enough for you?
I'm sorry.
Oh, don't worry, I still can't bear to spend 5 minutes in a room with a Barlow. Oh, I told Ty I'd do that vigil tonight.
Wouldn't miss it for anything.
Oh, door keeps on sticking. Can you have a look at it? Just need a screwdriver.
It might not be as simple as that, love. I think there's a bit of rotten wood round the hinge. If we're not careful, that door could come off.
Doesn't look rotten to me. Just give us a screwdriver.
Well, listen, love, I know what I'm talking about. Last time I had something like this, I had to take the whole door frame out. Do you still want me faffing around here when the vigil starts?
No.
No. Scout's honour, I will fix it.
He was never a scout.
I've been a lot of things in my
Oh, I
life.
can't believe that.
ready?
To Luke. And the life that I'll never have with you now. The light of my life. I'll always adore you.
Kindest of men, taken by the most evil.
Top man. Never forget you. Rest in peace, bro.
Such a wicked thing.
I know.
Why you? There are so many nasty people in this world. You didn't deserve this. You didn't deserve me being such a cow to you either, so... I'm sorry, Luke.
God have mercy on whoever did this. They're gonna need it.
Hello? What?
Oh, you're so upset. Yeah, I know. We're all out.
Yeah. All right, cheers.
What is it?
That was Imran. The Parkers have been released without charge.
What? Did you hear that? What? Well, it's obviously them. Who else would have a motive?
That's wicked, look, wicked.
This is too much for me, this I'm getting up.
Yeah, I know how you feel. Well, just go and have a drink.
John, you have to have lit my candle.
Okay.
Just look after him.
Come on, son.
If the police know that it wasn't them racist, then they're going to keep on looking, aren't they?
Just better hope they don't come our way.
You two didn't have to come with me. Well, we can go back out again soon. Get us all a drink, Tim.
Where's Liz?
Oh, she's outside doling out the hot pot. She'll be back in a sec. Do you know what? I've got a right mind to chain myself to them railings at the police station. Do you know, it's obviously them who did it. It's unbelievable they've let them get away.
You despair, quite honestly, Sal, don't you?
What is the world coming to? I mean, the nicest lad you could ever wish to meet. Oh, and then this happens. I mean, all because he stood up for something he believes in.
Couldn't make it up, could you, son?
I'm off to the bog.
Yeah, it's like Tracy says. All the nasty people in the world and it happens to a good one.
Yeah, like she's got room to talk.
Mum!
I saw you making the sign of a cross, Pat. Does that mean you're a Catholic?
Once upon a time, for my sins.
I'm just gonna go to the park with Jez. All right, love. Hope it goes well.
Rest in peace, sweetheart. You were so very dear.
What's happened? They've just gone without me. How would he do that?
Excuse me. If you'd like a drink, these are on the garage. Thanks. Actually, would you mind handing those out? Yeah, that's right. Thank you.
Can you manage that?
I just wanted to say what a great guy he was to work with.
When he wasn't skiving.
No, obviously. Or putting antifreeze in cars instead of screen wash.
Where did you hide from that customer?
To Luke.
Yeah. Cheers, mate.
Where are you going? You all right? You look terrified.
It was Pat who killed Luke, and I'm out of here before he does the same to me.
This doesn't make any sense. Kill Luke how?
He's got a gun in his toolbox. He got me to handle it, so my prints are on it. So if I go to the police, he'll show him. If I do nothing, he's gonna kill me next.
This is the maddest thing I've ever heard.
Fine, don't believe me.
Why would he kill Luke?
I don't know. But I sent him to the mill to look for Pat the day he got killed. And that rubbish you saw him burning the next day...
What about it?
It was his old clothes. He was getting rid of the evidence.
Why would Pat have a gun?
Well, he says that he bought it when Vinny were getting death threats because he thought they might come after him or for you.
How do you know this?
He practically admitted it. And he framed Anna for pushing me off that ladder.
Oh, you're not telling me he did that as well.
Look, I'm off. And I'm sorry to leave you with everything that's going on.
Where are you going to go?
I don't know. But watch your back, Eileen.
How are you feeling, Soph?
Yeah, I'm still not happy though.
Well, you just have to trust that the police are going to do their job.
Yeah, give them a chance to find out whoever did it.
Pat?
All right, love. You look a bit jumpy.
Just all this Luke business.
You haven't seen Seb, have you?
I have, actually. On the street, he came out of here with all his bags packed, said he was going away.
Just now?
It's another one up and left.
Did he say anything else?
Couldn't get a word out of him.
This is my fault, is it?
How come?
Well, I've just had another row with him at the pub. So he says, I'd rather stay with a mate. Storm's off. I was hoping he'd have cooled down by now, but obviously not.
What did you row about?
Oh, everything and nothing. First, he moaned at me because I wouldn't buy him a pint. I mean, he knows it's illegal, right? And then he said I'm always talking down to him. I said this would happen, love, didn't I? About a week ago, remember? He's a troubled kid, this one.
And he said he was going to go and stay with the mate.
That's what he said, yeah.
Didn't think he had any mates. More likely on a park bench. Do you think we should call the police?
No. We don't want to do that.
Why not?
Well, he'd be humiliated, love, wouldn't he? Them out looking for him. It's like we don't think he can stand on his own 2 feet. No. That's not going to help.
Still worried about him, though?
Yeah. He'd be fine. It's this vigil thing. It's giving everyone the collywobbles. And I got to say, love, I'm very annoyed with him, putting you through this. I mean, this is the last thing you need, isn't it? Cup of tea?
Sorry to nag you, love, but do you think you can have a look at that door now?
Can I wait till tomorrow, love?
Well, only take a minute. But where's your toolbox?
Please, love. I'm shattered. I haven't had a minute all day. I'll do it first thing, I promise.
And then the other end of the house is different again.
Hardly any windows. Can you see up there? There's a straight.
Any sign of young Sebastian, though?
No sign.
What time do you knock off today?
I might not go in today.
Because of Tim?
Just thought I might nip to the sales. I've got my eye on a blouse at Dorothy Perkins.
Nice. You've got a lovely treat yourself.
Thanks.
Do you want me to have a word with him?
No. Do you want anything to eat before you go?
I'll get something in the cafe. See you later, love.
Bye.
I'll forget my head if it wasn't screwed up.
See you later.
Bye, love. Have a good day.
Can I help you?
You Anna?
I might be.
Karen. I know Abby Franklin.
Who?
Abby Franklin. She said to say hello.
Seb's mum.
Are you all right?
Yeah. Yeah, someone's coming in to see me later on today and I'm not really sure why.
To do with your case?
Yeah and no.
If you need any help with anything, let me know. My cellmate's got Pitch Perfect 3 on download. We're watching it later if you're interested.
Thanks.
Well, we just don't know where he's gone and we're concerned. I mean, he's in our care, you know?
Well, I don't know where he is.
I just hope he's not avoiding me.
Why would he do that?
I don't know. Maybe nervous, you know, with the trial coming up. Though he's got no need to be. All Seb has to do is stand up and tell the truth. Because I'm really not happy with the idea that Anna Windass might get away with this. Are you?
Why didn't you say all this on the phone?
Because I had some wages for him, and I was hoping that you could, you know, pass on to him.
I said I don't know where he is.
I mean, if you do happen to see him.
If I hear anything, I'll let you know.
Okay. Bring round his friends. See what you can find out, eh?
I will.
Obliged.
How's it going?
How's it going? In prison? Oh, yeah, it's terrific, thanks. I'm having the whale of a time.
If I were you, I'd be grovelling.
Look, I obviously didn't know it was you.
Is that an apology?
He's the one that should be in here.
It's common courtesy to look before you lash out with a blunt object.
Is that why you've come?
No.
I panicked. Okay. I thought it was him, and I'm sorry.
Seb reckons that Pat set you up.
And you believe him?
I just want to hear it again. I want to know what you were doing at the office that day. And I want to hear it in your words.
Have you been to the police?
No.
I take it he doesn't know you're here.
People have had their suspicions about him before, but he's always proved all of them wrong.
Are you talking about the apartments? Well, they've proved him wrong, if you believe that Vinny was to blame, but who knows where Vinny is? Everybody took Phelan's word for that, just like they're taking it for this. I mean, Vinny could be dead for all that we know. Like Michael.
Pat never laid a finger on Michael.
But the other one you're not so sure about.
Thank you for your time.
No, you wait. I want details. You have to tell me exactly what Seb told you.
I've said enough.
All right. Maybe we should just add him to the list of Phelan's victims.
He didn't kill anyone. I don't know why Seb said it.
Said what? What did he say, Eileen? That Phelan's killed Vinny? Can't you join the dots here? My case goes to trial next week. I never pushed that boy, and you know it. Your husband's trying to stitch me up. He's been trying to stitch me up since the minute he laid eyes on me.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have come.
No, please. No, Eileen, get back here. Eileen! He's a liar! He's a liar, Eileen! I'm not going to rest until he's put inside here instead of me!
Karen, I'll catch you later, yeah? How'd it go with your visitor?
What did Abby say to you?
Abby Franklin. I told you. She said to say hello and that I should look out for you.
But why?
We're still watching that film later if you fancy.
What about her son, Seb? Did you say anything about him?
I don't think so.
You know, where is he? Can you ask her where he is? Can you do that for me?
I'm on laundry duty.
All right, well, after that, though, can you get in touch with her?
Maybe.
Okay. And, can you get hold of a mobile phone for me?
I might be able to get access to one. At cost.
Okay, good.
See you later then.
Yeah. Perfect. Pitch 2.
Pitch Perfect 3.
Yeah, well, I'll be there.
Laters.
Oh, laters, yeah.
Hello? Pat? Streetcars.
Eileen, it's me, Anna. Please don't hang up.
Look, we've already said all there is to say.
No, I need to see you again. It's urgent.
Frightened the life out of me.
I'd have thought you'd been used to my ugly mug by now.
Mm.
You didn't cut that collar off because of me, did you, love?
No, just time wasted.
I haven't seen you this morning. I thought you'd done a moonlight flit.
Short-staffed and guess who gets the mucky end of the stick? Muggins.
I like ships passing in the night. If I was a paranoid sort of a fella, I'd be thinking you'd gone off me.
Don't be daft.
One minute you're keeping on the couch, next minute you're as nervous as a Liverpool supporter in the Gladys Street end of Goodison.
I'm fine, honest. Well, as fine as can be expected under the circumstances.
Good. Maybe I can take you out for a bit of lunch then.
Oh, I'd love that, but I'm going to be stuck in here all day. Sorry, look.
Come on, I'll walk you to school.
Oh, that's never going to happen.
Why not? I'm a well-cool dad, me. I could write a rap for you and see it in the playground.
Kill me now. Oh, I forgot to tell you, you need to email my farm tutor. Tell him I'm going to be off.
Off where?
Mum's trial.
Oh, she wouldn't want you there. She wouldn't want to put you through it.
I'm going to catch up with Simon. Laters.
Yeah, laters. Hello?
Did you know that Seb's done a runner?
Anna, this isn't the usual number.
Yeah, well, Abby's got a mate in here. She's called Karen. She's sorted a mobile out for me.
Well, be careful, because if they catch you...
Listen, never mind all that. Why didn't you say anything to me about Seb? Karen said he's been gone for days.
I don't know what to make of it. I thought he'd be back by now.
Well, Eileen had a lot to say to me about Phelan.
Really? I thought you'd be the last person she'd want to talk to.
Well, she seemed really scared that he'd done something terrible.
Like what?
Well, she legged it before I could drag it out of her. You've got to persuade her to come back and see me.
She's not listen to me, is she?
Oh, well, listen, I felt like she really wanted to spill her guts if I could just push her a little bit more.
All right, I'll give it a go, I suppose.
Oh, well, Tim, try really hard, please, because I don't want to spend the next 5 years in prison.
What do you think you're doing, abandoning your post?
Typical boss. He'd have you chained to that chair if you could get away with it.
Tell me about it.
Her chair's on wheels. That wouldn't stop her escaping, would it? Right, don't shoot the messenger. But Anna wants you to visit her again.
No point. She's apologised to me, finally. It's all I care about.
Yeah, but she seemed to think you had something else to say.
She thought wrong.
Oh, come on, Eileen. If there's anything you know about Seb...
I don't.
If you've got any information that could get justice for Anna...
But yesterday it was a mistake, so you can tell her from me I will never be stepping foot inside that place again.
We've got something to tell you. Seb's done a runner.
Since when?
A couple of days ago. We didn't say out because we didn't want to worry you.
He's probably just been on a bender and he's happy he's a pig in muck somewhere.
You don't believe that for 1 minute. Look, I'm going to phone him.
Well, you can try, but it goes straight to voicemail.
Seb, where are you? Please get in touch. We need to know you're okay. There's a lot of people around here that really care about you.
Don't worry, love, he'll turn up.
This isn't like him. He'd only run away if he was scared of something. Or someone.
Yeah, Phelan. Maybe Seb found out something that he shouldn't have.
What if he's not taking his HIV medication with him? The doctor said that if he doesn't take proper care of himself, he could get really sick. Please, we need to do something. I can't stand the thought of him being out there on his own.
Oh, no, love.
I wish he'd just listened to my mum when she told him to stay away from Phelan. She knows him more than anyone. Thanks for coming back.
I'd appreciate it if you could keep this to yourself. Last time you blabbed to Tim.
Didn't know it was a secret. You scared of feeling sus and you've been spending time with the enemy? Is there still no word from Seb? Oh, God. I hope nothing's happened to him. Yesterday you told me you said Phelan had killed someone.
It's mad. It's totally far-fetched.
Oh, come off it. You were terrified that there might be some truth in it.
No, you're wrong. It's just made me question how honest Seb is. How well do you really know him? I mean, really?
Pretty well. I mean, despite what he's done to me, I still don't think he's a wrong un. Impressionable, maybe. Easily led.
Just think he's maybe not the most stable of lads.
I think he's done pretty well, considering.
Well, since a toddler, his mum's been on drugs. With a role model like that, it'd be difficult not to go the same way.
Well, from what I've seen, he's done the complete opposite. He's decided he wants to live a better life.
Well, what he said about Pat was beyond a joke. Thought maybe he was off his head on something.
Right. So what about all the stuff other people have told you about your beloved husband? Quite a list now. Are we all on drugs?
This was pointless. I don't know why it came.
Oh, I think you do. I think that feeling in your gut is getting stronger. And I think that scared little voice inside your head is getting louder and louder, and you can't ignore it anymore. I've seen all this before. My man was exactly like you. My dad was a criminal. And whatever he did, you know, she'd just make excuses for him or else she'd turn a blind eye.
That is not what I'm doing.
You are, and you damn well know it. My man wasn't a stupid woman. Neither are you. I think she just protected him, you know, out of some sort of twisted loyalty. When I was 10, she left him. Couldn't live like that anymore.
I hate to interrupt your little trip down memory lane, but this is getting us nowhere.
Tell me what Seb said to you. Why has it thrown you so much?
I should have stayed away. Look, just good luck with the court case.
No, listen, I know it must be very hard for you without Todd, but if you think that Phelan's done something, if you've got the tiniest suspicion, then you've got to find out more. He's been getting away with too much for too long. Do you know what? You better watch yourself, because he might just turn on you one day. Do the right thing, Eileen. Please, while you still can.
Ah, my lovely lady wife. Get you a drink, huh?
Oh, bad timing. I've got to go home peel the spuds.
Come on, let your legs hang. Oh, I meant to ask you. Oh, didn't I see you getting in your car earlier?
Dunno, did you?
Probably a mirage, eh? So apparently you were going to be welded to the switch all day.
Steve showed up, so I nipped into town. I didn't have long, so I was in a bit of a hurry. Listen, I'm gonna love you and leave you. Get the floods on, see you later.
Bye, love.
Hi, love. How are you?
Look, if this is about the rent...
It's the last thing on my mind. Me and Pat just wanted to say how sorry we are for your loss.
Thanks. I think most people are giving me a wide berth. Don't know what to say to me.
No.
What can anyone say? Nothing's going to make sense of this. Nothing's going to make it better. Do you want to sit down? I can't bring myself to get rid of his stuff.
Well, I'm not surprised, love. It's too soon.
No, I know I'm being stupid.
No, just don't be so hard on yourself.
It's as if I put his jacket on the back of the chair, then he could walk out of the bedroom at any moment, put it on. I'm sorry, I'm not thinking. I know that Todd and Summer, they're still missing.
Yeah, it's nearly 4 weeks.
Do you want a cup of tea?
It's no trouble. Pat wanted to come round himself, but he was worried he'd be intruding. He didn't want to make things worse.
Seb, is that you?
No, it's me, love. It's your mum.
Hi, Mum. How are you? Well, it's so good to hear your voice. Dad said you got a phone.
Yeah, have you still not heard from him, then?
No, not yet.
Listen, sweetheart, I don't want to raise your hopes, but I had a really interesting meeting today.
What do you mean? Who you with?
Well, I can't get into that now, but I just wanted to let you know that, well, I think that things are finally looking up.
Really?
You know it's my court case in a few days.
Of course, yeah.
Well, you know, I've got a feeling that things are going to go my way, so with a little bit of luck, I could be home soon. Everything will go back to normal. Listen, thank you, I've got to go, okay? Make sure you're eating properly and take care. Yeah, I love you millions. Bye.
Pat was singing his praises the other day, saying what a decent chap he was. It's great they got on. No, it's not always the case with landlord-tenant things.
Yeah, Luke liked him. I know that Kevin was having a go at Pat for something or other. Luke stood up for him.
I thought that someone could take his life away just like that. Are the police any closer to knowing what happened?
The police. They've been worse than useless. Letting those racists go free.
I suppose if there isn't any actual evidence, there's not much they can do.
Those racist scum. They persecuted me. They fought Luke. They vandalised the garage. What, no evidence?
Hard to prove, I suppose, fortunately.
That's why I'm taking out a private prosecution.
Really?
Yeah. My grand's going to help me. I mean, we know for a fact that it was them. We're going to pursue them, and we're going to nail them. It's not going to bring him back, though, will it? I can't believe I'm never going to see him again.
I'm so sorry.
You know, it's true what people say. That you never know what's around the corner. You should cherish every single moment that you have with Pat, because one day it might be your last. Sorry, I'm being so morbid.
Oh, don't apologise.
Thank you for the flowers.
Are you sure there's no one I can call for you? I mean, your gran...
No, I'm fine, thank you. I just need to be on my own.
Roast dinner on a Monday. Am I in the right house?
You certainly are. Can't remember the last time I cooked you a decent meal. And There is treacle pudding and custard for after.
I know what this is. I've died and gone to heaven.
You're going nowhere, mister. Just counting my blessings, that's all.
Yeah?
Yeah, I still keep hoping that the phone's going to ring, but having you here, well, it makes it easier.
They will come home, love. Todd, Summer, Seb, if he knows what's good for him. I'll go and have a quick wash.
Be quick, otherwise you'll be eating your gravy with a knife and fork.
Hiya. Eileen, it's me. Listen, thanks for coming in today. Have you found anything else out?
You need to stop phoning me.
I know, but if you've got suspicions about him, then you need to do the right thing. Please, please, Eileen, I'm begging you.
You can beg all you want, Anna. You and the rest can keep spinning lies about my husband, but I know the real Pat and I trust him 100%. If you call here again, I'm reporting you. Got it?
Well, I mean, I honestly thought that Eileen had seen sense. She's right back on Phelan's side.
Right, I'll speak to her.
Do you know what? There's no point. I've tried. It's clear whose side she's on.
So what now?
I think that we need to find Seb. He's the only one that can help me now.
Okay, just leave it with me. I'll see what I can do. Look after yourself in there, Mum, okay?
Okay. I love you millions.
All right, bye.
Special delivery.
For me?
Well, I don't see anyone else around here, do you?
What a lovely thought.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I won't get too carried away. It's only a cup of tea and a bacon butty.
What, no custard slice?
For breakfast.
I'm joking. Here, you're a good un.
Still no word on Todd?
Afraid not, no. Jason. Hi, love. What? Say that again.
Hey, up. You spoke to your mum today?
Yeah.
And?
Eileen's gone back to believing Pat again.
Why? What's happened?
I've no idea, but finding Seb's our only hope.
Any luck?
I went round to the neighbours. They've got no idea where they went.
So what now?
Plan B. I'm waiting on a call.
Well, let me know if there's aught I can do. Faye's panicking about going to court tomorrow. I'm worrying about Seb.
You Abby?
What's it to you? C's taken.
Yeah, by me.
And you are?
I'm Anna Windass's son. I need to talk to Seb.
Nicholas set this up so he could come hassle us.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but it's important.
Yes.
Well, you wouldn't come otherwise, would you?
Too right I wouldn't. She's no right.
Look, Nicola knows how important this is. Mum needs all the help she can get.
I've done my bit for Anna. You need to leave us alone.
Yeah, I just need to talk to Seb. Where is he?
Not seen him for days.
Take it easy, take it easy! Take it easy. Get off me! Just take it easy. Just tell me why you disappeared like that. I know it's something to do with Phelan. So what's got you so spooked?
Nothing.
Why did you change your mind about helping Mum then?
I don't even know what really happened. There is no point in me going to court.
Come on, Seb, she might get a long sentence here for something she didn't even do. You're the one that can stop it. She did her best for him, for both of you.
And we did our bit in return. We sorted that phone. Well, like he said, he can't even remember what happened. Oh, come on, we're going.
Please, mate. I'll beg if you want. Mum's not a bad person, you know that. If you don't tell him what really happened, Faye loses her mum. And Phelan's walking around like nothing's happened.
Exactly. He gets away with everything. That's why I'm not saying anything.
You're that scared of him. Look, he's a bully, Seb. If you stand up to him.
No, I'm not taking any chances. He's not just a bully, he's a murderer. He killed Luke. And if I say anything, he'll do the same to me. He did what?
No, you say that again.
Let him go.
I mean it. What did you just say?
Phelan killed Luke. And if he killed Luke, he could do the same to me.
Leave us alone. I mean it. Oh, stay away from us.
So, with any luck, we might have Todd, Billy and Summer all home soon.
Here's to that. It sounds like, love, we might be about to turn the corner. I got the factory job back off Aiden, so...
Nice to finally get some good news. I feel like I've aged 25 years in the last month.
I know it's been a tough few weeks, but you've been handling it brilliantly. I'm very proud of you. How do you fancy watching a movie tonight?
Oh, distraction's just what I need.
And a takeaway? Bit of comfort food?
Even better.
Who's that?
Oh, well, whoever it is, tell him to go away.
You Mr. Patrick Phelan?
Depends who's asking.
DC Yates, Weatherfield Police. We want to talk to you about the murder of Luke Britton.
What's been said now?
It's fine, love. I'll handle this.
No, it's not fun. I want to know what's going on. You must have some kind of evidence.
Perhaps you prefer to have this conversation in private.
I'm his wife. Whatever you need to say to him, you can say in front of me.
Oh, love. Maybe the officer's right. Why don't you leave me to speak with him?
I'm not going anywhere. I'll be quiet.
I really do think it's better if we continue this conversation down the station.
I have a right to know what's going on.
Leave it, Eileen.
No, I won't leave it. They think you've done it, and I want to know why.
It's obvious, isn't it? Someone's stirring the pot again. Maybe don't let them spoil your good news.
So, you coming to the station or not?
Don't have any choice.
It's entirely up to you, but I do think it's going to be easy if you just come for a quick chat.
Come on, I got nothing to hide.
How good does that look?
Be even better if he was in handcuffs.
I still can't believe that he did that to Luke.
It's all just hearsay at the moment.
Well, they're arresting him. They must be taking it seriously.
Yeah, but I'll still be happy if we had Seb testifying in court tomorrow.
Can't wait to tell Anna this.
You and me both.
Is that Pat Phelan? It certainly is.
What have they arrested him for? Killing Luke.
What?
Thanks for coming.
What? It's not a problem, is it?
Well, I'm lucky I could get a visitor. They caught me with the phone.
I told you to be careful with that thing.
We've got some news. Gary tracked Seb down and he reckons it was Phelan that killed Luke.
So I went and told the police. Next thing, Phelan's getting hauled out of number 11 straight into a police car.
So it was Luke that Seb was on about.
They're just questioning Phelan for now.
Yeah, but it's something.
So where's Seb?
We got no idea.
Well, what if Phelan gets out? We'll go straight for him.
You've got enough to be thinking about. Just take it easy.
Take it easy. Phelan's a killer. He could be walking the street in a few hours. You've got to go and find Seb and make sure he's safe.
Coronation Street continues in half an hour.
Mum, I know you're worried, but it's going to be okay.
Yeah, Gary's right. We'll find Seb and make sure that he's safe.
Well, how are you going to do that? The lad's in hiding. He's terrified and he's got a right to be. You know, you need to make sure you keep a close eye on Faye, just in case Phelan tries to get to Seb through her.
We'll look after her. Promise.
You think he's going to get away with it, don't you?
I honestly don't know. All I know is that he's a dangerous man and... Well, I'm just terrified of what he might do next.
I don't mean to be rude. Will this take long? I mean, obviously I want to help her. I'm a busy man. I know you.
We just need to ask you a few more questions about your relationship with Luke Britton.
Relationship? You make it sound like we used to hold hands and dance through the meadows together.
You were his landlord, correct?
Correct.
And how was he as a tenant?
Yeah. Fine. Paid his rent on time. Kept the flat tidy. No wild parties, yeah. Decent lad as far as I could tell.
And did you know him well?
Can't say I did, no. Still. An awful shock when you hear what happened to him and why.
What do you mean and why?
Well, from what I hear, some kind of a racist attack.
No, there's no evidence to support that just yet. Now, going back to the 5th of January, the night of Luke's murder, can you tell us where you were?
Oh, just hold on. You guys aren't suggesting I had anything to do with what happened to
Can you
him.
just answer the question, please?
I was home.
Can anyone corroborate that?
No, I was alone. My wife works for a taxi company. She got in about 11, half 11.
So you didn't see or speak to anyone else?
No. Excuse me, can I just ask a question now? Who was it that put my name forward? Ah, okay. I got it now. You don't need to answer that. It was Seb, wasn't it?
Who's that?
Seb Franklin, that lad who used to work for me. I had to let him go when he wasn't happy, and it was either him or Gary Windass, or maybe his mentally unstable mother.
Seems to be a lot of people around here that don't like you very much, Mr. Phelan.
Yeah, it's true. And they've had a grudge against me for years. And not only that, Anna Windass is in court tomorrow on an assault charge. And I've been called to give evidence against her. So what I'm saying is, if me being here has got anything to do with something one of them said, then let's just call it quits so I can stop wasting your very valuable time.
Hey, love, it's only me.
Well, thank goodness you're back. I was worried about you.
Yeah, just a routine inquiry. Just want to ask me some questions.
About Luke?
Yeah, you know, what sort of a lad he was, how well I knew him. Did I know anyone that would want to hurt him?
What did you tell him?
I told him the truth. As far as I knew, he was a decent lad. We never had any trouble with him, did we? And I was as shocked as anyone when I found out what had happened to him.
And then they let you go?
Oh, yes, love, I'm here, aren't I? It's not like I'm the one that killed him, is it? Don't know about you, I need a drink. You want one?
And please say anything about who they think did it?
Not to me, love, but then they wouldn't broadcast it, would they?
Must have some idea. I mean, young lad, mechanic, who'd want to kill him?
I don't know, love, but somebody did. My bet's on those racist toe rags they had in a while ago. What's with all the questions, love?
Just worried about you.
No, it's more than that, isn't it? Something going on here.
No, Pat, honestly, I just... I'm just relieved because...
Because? What? Because you think I might have had something to do with it? Why would you think something like that? Answer me!
It was Seb.
Seb? What about Seb?
He said you killed Luke.
Seb told you I killed Luke. I killed Luke, and you believe him?
I didn't know what to think. I mean, why would he say such a thing? And he said you had a gun, and I was so scared and confused, I actually looked for it.
So you've been through my stuff?
Sorry.
Well, did you find it? This gun I'm supposed to have hidden somewhere? Oh. Have you spoken to anyone else about what Seb said I'm supposed to have done?
Anna. I visited Anna Windass in prison.
I'm sorry. I made a mistake. I should never have gone to see her. And I didn't tell her what Seb said about you. I swear. I just wanted to find out.
What, love? What did you want to find out? Whether she thought I was capable of murder like you do?
I never said I thought you did it. I didn't know what to think. And then later, I realised that he was making it up, and then the police came.
And let me go because there wasn't any evidence against me.
Pat, I am so sorry. I didn't tell you all this to upset you. I just wanted you to know the truth.
Well, here's the truth, love. Right now, I can't even look at you.
Where are you going?
Get away from you before I say something I'll regret.
Looks like they've let him go. Don't look that happy about it, though, does he?
Where do you think he's off to?
He's not going for a quiet pint, is he? That's for sure. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yeah. Seb, it's Gary. Listen, mate, when you get this message, you need to get over here straight away. Faye's in trouble.
Do you think he'll buy it?
We'll soon find out, won't we?
Where is she?
Who?
Faye. You said she was in trouble.
Yeah, I lied. I knew that you wouldn't come unless you thought you had to.
Yeah? Well, you were right. And now I'm going.
No, just wait a minute, please. Look, I've told the police about Phelan killing Luke.
You what? Did you give him my name?
No.
So what's happened?
They took him in for questioning.
And?
They let him go.
Well, that's it then. He's won.
Not if you go to him and back me up, it's not.
No way.
Okay, I'm not asking you. I'm telling you.
Do you really think that I'm more scared of you than I am of him? He's off his head. He's got a gun with my fingerprints on it, the same one that he used to kill Luke. And they've taken him in for questioning, and they've let him out, so what good would it do?
Seb, I am not going to let him get away with what he's done to Luke and what he's trying to do to my mum.
Well, that's up to you.
You can't just walk away from this, sir.
What do you mean? Hey!
You were going to stand up in that court tomorrow, and you were going to tell him what he's really like.
No, I'm not, and you can't make me. Get in! Open the door.
What?
Get the door! Get in there. Get in.
Evening.
All right.
Yeah, never better. So what do we owe the pleasure?
We're just sorting out the rota for when Billy comes out. Adam's offered to help out while he's staying here.
Very considerate of you.
Well, it's not going to be easy, is it?
No. And it's going to get pretty cramped around here and all. Which is why I've been thinking maybe it's best if I move out.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, move into Todd and Billy's, free up some space here. Just till he's back on his feet, you know.
Well, if that's what you want.
And we want what's best for all of us, love.
This is for you, for the trial tomorrow. Thanks. You should try and get some sleep.
Well, don't think that's going to happen, is it?
Not sure we should be doing this.
Well, you got any better ideas?
Just let me go.
And where are you going to go exactly, eh? You can't go back to your mum's, can you? Because if I can find you, then so can Phelan.
I'll go somewhere else. I'll stay at a mate's or something.
For how long? 6 months? 6 years? Look, face it, this is the only way out of it. You've got to testify tomorrow and you've got to tell him what Phelan's done. And that he's lying about Mum trying to hurt you.
But if I grass on him, then he might come after me. Or my family.
OK, you do this for Mum. And I will make sure that he can't get to you, OK? We both will. And then we'll go to the police and we'll tell them about Luke and the gun and we'll get that scumbag put away.
But what if he gets away with it, eh? What if they can't prove it?
This is the best chance we got. Look, I know you're scared, but just imagine how Mum's feeling right now. And even with all that, she's still worrying about you.
Yeah, it's true.
And it's not just Mum, is it? You know, whatever's happened, Faye still really loves you. You can't just turn your back on her. Seb, you got to do this. You got to tell the truth.
Good luck with your mum today.
Oh, cheers, Kev. You've been a rock through all this.
What's happening with Anna today?
Remember we talked about it? She's in court.
Will you be able to talk to her?
Why?
Can you tell her that I know she couldn't do anything bad?
I'm so sorry I can't be there, but Sophie will be. She'll be representing us, as the young people say.
Do we?
It's important mayoral business, I'm afraid.
She's having a photo taken for a caravan article.
But I wish her all the very best.
You don't even like caravans.
Sophie, as the mayor, I have to put my personal opinions to one side. But I will be there in spirit.
Thanks, Sal. Mum's really grateful, especially for everything that you've done for Faye. Let's just hope that Seb comes through, eh?
You may not like some of the questions you hear today.
Oh, yeah, well, it's not the questions I'm worried about, it's the answers. You're worried, aren't you, about how I'll react when Phelan's up there?
You must try and keep your emotions under control.
So, put a smile on my face while he's up there telling his lies about me.
Sing a little tune in your head while he's talking, if it helps.
What would you suggest? I want to break free.
Some people say it helps keep composure. But just remember, I'll be with you every step of the way.
£5.90, thank you.
I'll get this. Oh, look at you, splashing the cash. Yeah, I just sold some junk online. Oh, I'm sorry.
Whoa, sorry.
Hi.
Hi.
Come on, Mum, we're going to be late. Good luck today. I've got everything crossed.
Cheers.
Mum!
Just tea, please, Roy.
I'll bring it over. I wish I could be there today.
That's fine, you're doing your bit tomorrow. Mum's counting on you.
Is that what you're wearing?
I'm not the one that's in the dock, am I? What if she goes down, mate?
Oh, Gary, you can't think like that, can you? Anna's got to feel positive. It's important that we look positive for her.
Yeah.
But to be honest, it's all down to Seb now, isn't it? Please, God, he changes his story, eh?
I'm glad I bumped into you both. I hope you don't mind me coming along. I'm very fond of Anna and I'd like to show my support.
She'll appreciate it, Mary.
I'm sure she's going to be okay.
I hope so.
There's a coffee stall down there. Why don't we go and get some coffee and cake?
Cheers.
Right.
I've got to go to the witness room.
Not called defence witnesses today, though.
Nah, it's more likely tomorrow, but I want to get a feel for the place.
You're still nervous?
Yeah, I'm breaking it. I hate public speaking. All them eyes staring at you.
You came then?
You're my husband.
For better or for worse, eh?
Just have questions, Pat, that's all.
Don't you think you're going to find the answers here?
Ah, Mr. Phelan. Hello. What a morning.
Something happened?
Yeah, Sebastian went missing.
Well, can the trial go ahead without the victim?
Well, I've just been informed he's on his way now, but you'll be first up.
Looks like it's going to be an interesting couple of days, with my loyal wife by my side.
Just want the truth.
Yeah. Looks like Anna's freedom's not the only thing at stake, eh?
Have they said how long she could get if she's found guilty?
Up to 4 years, I think.
With Your Honour's leave, I will call the first witness for the Crown, Patrick Phelan.
Thank you. I swear by Almighty God that the evidence I shall give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yeah, right.
What is Mrs. Windass's attitude towards her daughter?
I'd say she's a good mother. Very protective. Because Faye had a baby when she was still just a kid, so...
Your Honour, I don't see the relevance.
I agree. Can we move on, please?
Mr. Franklin is Mrs. Windass's daughter's boyfriend, correct?
Correct.
Did you see Mrs. Windass with Mr. Franklin on the day of his fall?
First time was that morning in our local cafe, Roy's Rolls.
And what happened?
Well, I didn't hear what they were arguing about, but Anna slapped him very hard across the face.
Did you see Mrs. Windass again that day?
Yes, I did. I was unloading my van in Victoria Street, and I saw Anna go into the solicitor's office. Maybe as well to say she didn't look very happy. Seb was up the ladder, cleaning the windows.
And what time was this?
5-ish. I remember the time because I was thinking it was about time I went to the pub.
And when did you next see Mr. Franklin?
After I'd returned from my holidays and he'd come out of hospital.
And what did he say about the accident?
He said that he had started to remember bits and pieces, that his memory was, slowly returning.
Which memories?
Well, he told me that he clearly remembers seeing Anna's face just before he fell.
No more questions, Your Honour.
Here we go. Sorry, it's just butties.
Oh, no, we're nice. We should have picked something up on the way.
Trying to say about my butties.
Crab paste.
Well, it's all Eileen had in. Look, I'm gonna have to go to work after this, so you'll be all right with Billy.
Well, why don't we go to the pub and join her?
With this?
Is he manages?
Touché.
Everyone's been asking after you. Toy and pizza especially.
Oh, come on. Better than staying here, innit? I mean, no offence, Eileen.
You claim to have seen Mrs. Windass enter the solicitor's office around 5.
Yes.
Did she have a key?
I don't know.
Or did she press the buzzer?
I can't remember.
But if your vision was sharp enough to recognize Mrs. Windass, surely you would have seen how she got in.
Yeah, like I say, I don't remember.
In fact, you didn't remember anything about this for quite some time. Not even when you heard Mrs. Windass was found with Mr. Franklin's unconscious body.
I'm sorry, is that a question?
How long was it before you thought to report what you claimed to have seen to the police?
I don't know, a couple of weeks or so. I mean, like I say, I didn't really think much of it at the time.
Or perhaps in all that time, when your memory mysteriously failed you, you saw a chance to frame Mrs. Windass, a woman with whom you have a long-standing grudge.
I know what I saw.
No further questions, Your Honour.
Members of the jury, we will adjourn for lunch.
Court rise.
What are you doing here?
I still cared about her, you know.
You abandoned her when she needed you the most. Do one, Kev. Looks like Kevin's gone.
Can you tell the court what happened after you regained consciousness in hospital after your fall?
I woke up.
Did you recall how you got your injuries?
No. Don't remember any of it. Come on, Seb.
Do you remember seeing Anna Windass in the office before you fell?
No. I don't.
And we're back in court in Coronation Street in half an hour.
Hello, Mr. Franklin. Let's keep it simple. Did Mrs. Windass push you off that ladder?
No. It was him who made me say that.
For the record, can you tell me the name of that person?
Pat Phelan. He's always had it in for Anna. Can I get some water, please?
Where are you going, love?
I need some air.
Should I start packing up the rest of my stuff?
Yeah, that's fine. All right, cheers.
Thank you. I couldn't face doing it myself, and his parents, they're just, they're way too upset.
Oh, they think having one of Luke's mates do the appeal might encourage people to come forward.
You know, I used to tease him about reading the Gazette, leaning against a car, paper in one hand, brew in the other. Said he was turning into an old man. If only.
What are you doing?
I got these printed out. I wanted to make sure that they had a really good photo to go with the article.
Look, why don't we do something tonight? Just me and you. Maybe go to the cinema or...
I don't want to go to the cinema. You want me to sit there munching popcorn, watching Matt Damon shoot things? Oh, you think it'll help me take my mind off my dead boyfriend for a couple of hours?
I didn't mean it like that.
He was so handsome.
I just don't like seeing you upsetting yourself like this.
Look, I'm wallowing, all right? That's what people do when someone dies. They look at pictures and they cry, they wallow.
Just trying to help, sis.
Look, I know you are. And deep down, I'm really grateful. Even if I'm biting your head off.
How can I help?
Make me something decent for tea. Gran keeps saying that I need to eat something, so at least it'll make her happy.
Where are you going?
I want to put another picture on his shrine. I really love this one of us two.
Oh, let's kiss Seb.
Oh, did you see the jurors' faces? They couldn't believe it.
No, there's no way they can find one guilty now. Okay, should we go for a quick burger?
Oh, I won't, thank you. I've eaten my own body weight in cola cubes.
Can I, Dad?
Yeah, of course you can, love.
Well, a burger it is, eh? Well, I'm sure I can force one down.
So we're going to have to keep an eye on Seb, you know.
Yeah, I know. I looked terrified, didn't he? Looks like your little apprentice left you high and dry.
Do what, Gary?
Best enjoy your freedom while it lasts, eh?
What's that supposed to mean?
Perverting the course of justice, perjury, take your pick. Because now everyone knows how much you've lied, the police will be coming after you next. And once they start digging, who knows what they'll find.
Yes, Mr. Windass.
Oh, just a pint of lager, please, Mr. Barlow.
Coming up, Squire.
You all alone?
I'm waiting for someone.
Oh, sweetheart, we're all waiting for someone, but it's nice to have a bit of fun in the meantime, isn't it?
Hey, I can remember when I used to be irresistible to women.
Sarah. Sarah. Sarah, I've no idea if she is.
Don't worry about it.
Honestly, she walked up like 2 seconds before...
I told you, don't worry about it. Do you know what? You're a free agent, so am I. You can chat up who you like.
This is daft.
Yes, that is exactly the word.
Sorry.
What for?
Oh, well, there's you trying to remember Luke and me and Sarah kicking off.
Hey, it's a free country. How'd it go at court?
Good, actually, yeah. Phelan came out of it looking like the liar that he is. Sorry, the last thing he needs me banging on about my problems.
I wish he could have seen how much people thought of him.
Oh, we're just coming in for a little celebration.
Sally, how many times do I have to tell you that we shouldn't be counting our chickens?
He's dead nervous about giving evidence tomorrow, bless him.
Oh, what can I get you?
I'll get a pint and a white wine for the wife, please.
Oh, just a small one for me, because I've got a pile of ironing taller than me.
Oh, I can't be doing with ironing.
Oh, well, you're lucky you're a vegetarian. Always wearing hemp, but it drip dries, doesn't it?
Oh, interesting take on vegetarianism. I'll get you drinks.
I'll get these.
Hey, it's a good job that Seb came good, isn't it? Did you find somewhere for him to stay tonight?
Yeah, with an army mate other side of town.
Ah, he doesn't need a bodyguard.
He's scared, Sal. This terrified Phelan's gonna come after him.
Oh, honestly, you two.
What?
Well, it's like you're in an episode of the flipping Sopranos. I mean, Pat's not going to go after anybody. And with any luck, Anna will get off, and this will be the end of it.
Pete, what happened to that last that was all over us before?
Oh, she left just after you, mate.
It's too heartbreaking for words.
I should have been here for Alia and Tyrone and all the people that loved him.
You're here now. You just need to concentrate on getting better.
How did you go at court?
Seb said that Pat made him say that it was Anna who pushed him.
Made him?
Persuaded him, whatever. But it made Pat look like a liar, I know that.
You're kidding? After everything Pat's done for him?
You should have seen him stood up there. He was terrified. He wasn't putting it on. What if he's telling the truth? And what if Pat is lying about seeing Anna?
Is this why Pat's staying at the flat? Are you starting to doubt him and all?
If he's lied about that, what else has he lied about?
Are things for you two really that bad?
Will you be okay on your own for a bit?
Yeah, of course.
I need to be somewhere.
Oh, yeah, your mum got on well in court.
Thanks to Seb, yeah.
I just hope I don't mess up tomorrow.
Well, after today, hopefully you and Roy can put it to bed, eh?
Well, I never have been good in front of crowds or public speaking. I played the lonely goat herder in a school production of The Sound of Music once. All the kids nearly wet themselves when they saw what I was wearing.
Oh, dear.
I never did live down those lederhosen.
You know, we have a lady, speech therapist, who comes into the medical centre every now and again just to work with patients. But she does do a bit of private work to help people speak in public.
Oh, aye? Any tips?
Well, she says that the key to public speaking is as follows. Repeat after me. The top of the tongue, the teeth and the lips.
The top of the tongue, the teeth, and the what?
The top of the tongue, the teeth and the lips.
Oh, the top of the tongue, the teeth, and the lips.
I just got to make a call.
Yeah.
Top of
The tongue, the teeth, and the lips. Top of the tongue, the teeth, and the lips.
I'll leave you to practice that.
Okay. The top of the tongue, the teeth, and the lips. The top of the tongue, the teeth, and the lips.
Oh, come on, I'm starving.
can't believe I nearly left this lot out overnight.
Teeth and the lips, the top of the tongue, the teeth and the lips. Top of the tongue. Top of the...
Well, I must say I wasn't expecting this.
Me neither. After today.
What? Seb coming clean, that finally did it for you, did it? How long have we been trying to tell you what that man's really like?
I know. Hearing Seb today.
Oh, he was very brave. He's terrorised that poor lad.
If he's lied about this.
This is just the tip of the iceberg, Eileen. Believe me.
If he has done all this. I'm so sorry. I know I can't make it up to you, but if there is anything that you need.
Well, I knew that Seb had come through for me. You know, he's a good lad deep down.
It's certainly done us a favour. But we're by no means out of the woods.
Yeah, but if Seb said that I didn't do it...
He's a young man with a troubled past who changed his story at the last minute. Some jurors may perceive him as flaky and his evidence unsound.
Right, I see.
Plus, they'll have to weigh it against Mr. Phelan's testimony, the forensic evidence, and whatever Mr. Cropper has to say, of course.
Oh, well, we've got no worries there with that one.
Let's hope not. Look, all in all, I'd say we've grounds for cautious optimism, Anna. But that's as far as it goes.
Well, it's a sight more than I had, so I'll take it.
I flirted with the patent tie, but erred on the side of the stolid. I'm not sure that flamboyance is a quality that's desirable in the witness box.
Well, I think you'll be okay on that score, right?
I just want to give a good account of myself and your mother. Hopefully build on what young Seb was able to achieve yesterday.
And I'm sure you'll do your best.
Yeah, right. What are you doing tonight?
Well, there is a documentary on the Battle of Lepanto I'm hoping to catch.
Battle of what?
Lepanto. It's the last engagement fought almost entirely between road vessels.
Oh, like trucks and that?
No. Road vessels.
Yeah, right. You didn't see me and Brittany blew it on Heaton Park Boating Lake a few years back.
No.
She was snogging Shane Watmore in her boat. I was going out with him. By the time I finished with them two, they had to swim home.
See? Well, I
No, there's a party at the Rovers tonight. I want to see you there.
Listen, I'm sorry that you got the wrong end of the stick.
Oh, I don't care. I'm not interested. No, she doesn't care about you or your stick.
Yeah, well, I care. And I thought you might come to court with me today.
Oh, who could refuse an offer like that? Talk about a dream date.
I'd really appreciate the support.
Would you? Well, maybe you could give that girl from the pub a call then.
I've never seen her before in my life. I've already told you this.
Yeah, and I doubt you'll ever see her again. Pity. You should have got in there while you had the chance.
I feel like a condemned man. God knows how your mum must feel stood in that dock every day.
No, you'll be fine.
I don't know. Those barristers tie you in knots. I feel like the wise behind my telly by the time they've done.
Yeah, well, no one's expecting miracles, mate.
Yeah, I suppose it doesn't matter anymore, does it? Your mum will be fine now that Seb's told the truth.
Yeah, well, fingers crossed.
Well, if Seb says that Anna didn't push him, how can the jury say otherwise?
Nothing surprises me anymore.
Come on, we better get a wiggle on. We should have been there by now.
Well, listen, I've got to go and see something first, but I'll catch you up, yeah?
Is everything all right?
I don't know.
How long have you known the accused?
Nearly 10 years.
She's an employee at your cafe.
Anna is a very highly valued member of staff.
Would you describe her as a friend?
I'd be proud to do so. But I'm not here to special plead. I shall tell the truth.
I'm pleased to hear it. In your experience, is Anna Windass someone capable of violent behaviour?
Not at all. Anna is a caring, nurturing mother, a diligent worker, immensely popular with my customers. And no one could fail to be struck by her warmth.
According to your statement, Mr. Franklin was struck by rather more than that on one occasion. Shortly before he was toppled from his ladder, you said he was involved in an altercation at your cafe. Is that correct?
Yes.
Please tell the court what happened.
Feelings were running high.
Between the accused and Mr. Franklin in the hours before he was seriously injured?
Yes, but the incident in the cafe is unconnected. One couldn't...
If we could stick to the facts, Mr. Cropper, would you please describe to the court what happened?
Well, there was a misunderstanding. Seb was quite emotional. He said some very harsh, hurtful things regarding Anna's injuries.
Did the accused assault Mr. Franklin? It's a straightforward question, Mr. Cropper.
Yes, she hit him.
And how would you describe the blow?
Well, it was quite a hard slap, but in the face of extreme provocation.
So let me ask you again, bearing in mind your admirable commitment to the truth, in your experience, is your friend and colleague, Anna Windass, capable of violent behaviour?
Well, I suppose in the strictest sense one would have to say yes, but then again...
Thank you. No more questions, Your Honour.
Last thing I want to do is go to a party.
I was thinking of going as myself.
How does that qualify as fancy dress?
Well, it's pub-themed, and I used to own a pub.
No, I'm wasting me time here. There's no sign. He swears blind he left her in there, though.
Who and what and where?
Mr. Banerjee's missus. He reckons he left her in the back of Tim's cab. He thinks someone's run off with her.
He left her in the back of Tim's cab. Surely Tim would have noticed something, or she might have said something.
Well, I hope not. She was in an urn at the time. I'm trying to find it on CCTV. Oh, hello. What's going on here?
Maybe they left her as a tip.
Look at this. Look, Tim, Gary, what are they doing? I wish there was sound.
Doesn't need sound. They're threatening Seb. It's as clear as day.
Well, why would they do that?
To stitch up my husband.
When Mr. Franklin was diagnosed with HIV, how did he respond?
Well, he was devastated. I mean, I know that it's not a death sentence anymore, but, you know, it's still a lot to come to terms with, especially for a lad of his age.
Did you assist him in that process?
Yeah. I did all I could, you know, for his sake, for my daughter's.
So did you feel any resentment towards him, as the prosecution has alleged?
No. No, like I say, I'd accepted that him and Faye were together.
And what help were Mr. Franklin's family after his diagnosis?
He's, Abby, his mum, she has a drug problem. So, she was finding it hard, you know, to cope with her young twins.
The family's been of concern to social services for some time, is that right?
I tried to do my bit, you know. I went round to their place, did a bit of cooking. I didn't want the kids taken into care.
You supported the Franklins.
They were desperate.
So you assisted not only Mr. Franklin, but his wider family.
Seb's been through more than any lad his age should. You know, anybody would have tried to help.
But did they?
No. No, I just happened to be there, I suppose.
When no one else was, or ever has been.
My learned friend has painted a touching picture of your relationship with Mr. Franklin and his family. And no doubt some of your actions do you credit.
Thanks.
But you weren't always so supportive. You didn't approve of your daughter's closeness with Mr. Franklin.
Well, no. Not at first, but like I said, you know, I soon came round to the idea.
But as we've heard from Mr. Cropper, you were on very bad terms with Mr. Franklin on October 25th, the day he was injured.
But that was a misunderstanding.
That was cleared up before his fall?
No. No, not beforehand, no.
How did he come to fall from his ladder?
I don't know. You know, he must have slipped.
Do you dispute Mr. Phelan's account of what happened?
Totally.
Do you think he misinterpreted what he saw?
Not misinterpreted. He made it up.
You are alleging that Mr. Franklin had an accident on his window cleaning round, subsequent to which Mr. Phelan persuaded Mr. Franklin to lie to the police, then gave a false statement having planted forensic evidence to substantiate that assertion. And then he finally perjured himself in this court.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about the size of it.
Why? Why would any man go to such lengths?
Because he's a monster. Because he's been obsessed with me from the minute he laid eyes on me. He ruined the man that I loved. He forced me into sleeping with him.
Mrs. Windass, please.
And what about Michael Rodwell
Stick
with
to
blood
the
on his
pertinent
hands?
facts.
These are the facts! Pat Phelan
Is not on trial here. Members of the jury, I will direct you in due course to disregard the defendant's last remarks.
Your Honour, please, may I request a 5-minute adjournment while I better understand some new instructions I've just been given?
Prosecution has requested an adjournment.
What's this?
Well, you're just in time to say goodbye. Or good riddance, if yesterday's anything to go by.
I've made a terrible mistake. I should never have doubted you. I'm sorry.
What's brought this on? Yesterday you would have chucked away the key.
Yeah, my happiness as well, thanks to Anna Windass. I've just come from the police. You're in the clear.
What?
Not even your worst enemy could argue.
Just tell me what's happened, darling.
Steve was looking at the CCTV from outside the cab office. On the film, he saw Gary Windass and Tim trying to put the frighteners on Seb.
When?
The night before he gave evidence. They bullied him into changing his story. I've seen the proof. I don't expect you to take me back. I've thought terrible things about you. I can't forgive myself, never mind expect you to forgive me.
It's a good job you're not me then, isn't it? Come here.
Where did they get it from?
Outside a taxi office, apparently. I gather the footage is pretty clear-cut.
Will Gary and Tim be in trouble?
Potentially. But that's not our immediate concern. Were you aware this is what they'd done?
No. I mean, I never put them up to it, if that's what you're thinking.
Well, what I think isn't really the issue. The CCTV itself technically isn't admissible.
So, they can't show it to the court?
No. But Mr. Metcalfe is our first witness. And the prosecution can, and almost certainly will, try to question him about the exchange when they cross-examine.
So where does that leave us?
As it stands, they've managed to call Seb's account of events into question. If they can convince the jury that his change of heart was the result of coercion...
It'll look bad.
Not just bad, Anna. I'm afraid it will be absolutely damning.
Okay.
We're back in Coronation Street in half an hour.
Well, I don't want to sound like I'm blaming the lad, but I do know how easy it is to get your angles wrong and reach too far, and before you know it, you've fallen off a ladder.
In your experience, have accidents like this happened before?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
No further questions, Your Honour.
Good afternoon, Mr. Metcalfe.
Afternoon.
Tell me, is your daughter still in a relationship with Mr. Franklin?
Yeah, on and off, yeah. They've been together a long time, considering how young they are and what they've been through and stuff, yeah.
Did you speak to him about this case?
Well, we were told at the beginning not to discuss the evidence in case it was to jeopardise the trial.
And have you stuck to that? Mr. Metcalfe?
Very cosy.
Have you discussed this case with Mr. Franklin or anyone else in the past few days?
Yeah, just casual stuff like how you're keeping and that, yeah.
So you didn't accost Mr. Franklin and physically detain him in the back of your cab?
Well, that sounds a bit...
A bit what?
Well, it was Gary's idea. Gary Windass, Anna's son. He didn't want Seb messing things up for his mum.
Where is Gary?
Did you and Gary Windass intimidate Mr. Franklin?
Well, intimidate sounds a bit strong.
Well, what would you prefer? Persuade? Coerce? Threaten?
We didn't threaten him.
So two grown men persuade a 16-year-old boy to get into the back of a cab to speak to him about his witness statement, which Mr. Franklin then renounces entirely in the witness box. And this doesn't count as intimidation.
Well, it wasn't like that, really wasn't.
No further questions, Your Honour.
The accused, Anna Windass, has presented herself as a sincere person with a good heart and strong moral convictions. However, she clearly has a volatile streak. Given Mr. Metcalfe's admission that both he and Mrs. Windass's son tried to steer Mr. Franklin on what to say under oath, testimony which starkly contradicted statements the young man gave to police soon after the incident, I would advise you to treat his evidence with caution. Members of the jury, I would now invite you to retire and strive to reach a unanimous verdict.
Where's Gary? Gian, has Gary wronged you?
Let me check. No, nothing yet.
Well, there's a tale for the books. Underneath that Irish jig, she's no fool, that judge.
Well, let's just hope the jury aren't fools either.
Oh, please get hold of him. Mom! Mom, I love you. I love you too, darling. You stay strong. Mom! It's okay. It'll be okay.
It's gonna be okay, all right?
The whole case collapsed in front of our very eyes. I can't even look at you.
No, don't, Sally. I feel bad enough as it is.
Just see Anna's face. I was too busy worrying about Faye. It's the jury that decides, though, isn't it? Like, it don't matter what the judge says if they believe her mum.
Looks could kill, we'd be goners.
Ignore them.
Why? They've dragged your name through the mud and some of it's stuck.
I wish you'd have trusted me from the off.
Ladies and gentlemen, the jury are returning.
That was quick.
Madam Foreman, has the jury reached a verdict on which you are all agreed?
We have.
Do you find Anna Windass guilty or not guilty of wounding Sebastian Franklin with intent to cause him grievous bodily harm?
Guilty.
What?
She didn't do it! I didn't do it! I didn't push them! He's made fools of you all!
Mrs. Windass, this will not help your case!
He's the one in! He's the one that should be in here, not me! He should be locked up! Patrick Phelan is pure evil! He's evil! I didn't do it!
12 jurors, Anna. Unanimous verdict, Anna.
No, not before I get out there!
It's called justice, Anna.
May, I'm sorry, I love you, May.
Shh. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. Shh.
Hiya, love.
Todd's room. What?
Is he okay?
And Summer?
He's safe. They're missing me. They're missing all of us. I'm gonna go and meet him tomorrow. We're gonna go away.
What? Where? How long? And how are you even going to get there?
Does Todd even know about this?
Well, he couldn't stay long on the phone, so...
Well, you're going to upset your treatment. And what about your parishioners and summer schooling?
And Geraldine.
Todd needs to come home and face the music.
I love him. I love them.
So does Eileen.
You need to bring Todd and Summer home, not go chasing after them. But I'm going to come with you because somebody has got to knock some sense into that thick head of his.
I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. I'm only human. I do what I can. I'm just a man. Do what I can. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put your blame on me.